Amonyade enti chi wo mo bo mo ye blasters nso de ye bobo na eduru 85th minute ekona na asa yati sokosare bi de agu yeso Ema hwekura na mo koma owura kwamna ye bo wasan kosu wo TV so biem president me che ona no pay president say no blasters say de wa promise say won su biem ya na ye ye be sansem we ni aka ho asem na no pay ye kubo match no na minister Kofi Adams o si o didi ne boss akansi nti o the budget no ba betudwa the timing is wrong. You see the principle see the budget ni tudwa de I agree the principle no I agree and a principle la me hold this view no since 2012 and my hold this view and my kind of public obi any my public knowledge the principle ni there me ya by the time you know me describing it say a reckless it was unwise because budgety about dex is what reliably informed say budgety eba ya che enye this week and a budgety buy until now betimi ayesa press conference no kra last month you decided say 48 hours into a crucial game and now the betudwa that was reckless to say the least Mr. Minister ye be hwe sansem we ni aka a Ghana Football Association say need the minimum a year salary requirement at the ama Premier League Division 1 Women's Premier League clubs. Premier League clubs went to Accra 1,500 Ghana cedis. Division 1 League clubs went to Accra 700. Sanso and a Women's Premier League clubs went to Accra 700 Ghana cedis. And a Semutua edema mo players no okwa amanonia nearly a year 25 years ni Owura Daniel Levy Wattenham as chairman of Tottenham Hotspur enedie was stepping down osi adwuma no onye biem osi adwuma no wa bre emra so say so koje na home and am say Mr. Levy na dey na season ekọ na wie ye nyina wan kasa na 3 games into the season afei na aba be kan sansem yi yo yate yagiatum Tottenham omo ball mu homodin wa ye recruitment yi pa no de ama team no na oja hwakọ ene de Thomas Frank ene kuta eye team no as coach na onye trophy bia Daniel Levy 25 years ye obe na onye bi na so Manchester United any Ruben Amorim Adaromenti omo manage European trophy back enti o de beko na eno nso o de aka ne CV ho na wakobo ne bra Liverpool omo ye the biggest spenders some ye twam across Europe club bia ni ho o say sika top players abodin esen Liverpool ene de omo ni so ade hu nyina ne se na Alexander Isak oba bisia kan ede amon ene de omonya to no awie omto na okọ international break unum so oye Swedish enti okọ Sweden okosi akan just after the international break no obeba na afi coach no ahwese obetimi integrity ni yie esan se oni team no anye preseason eno no so osesa ne niema efri Newcastle enti on share dan training papa competitively no na training enti coach no eye and slot no obehwese obe integrity ni yie into the team na afi was setting in mind no on football biem na bibia aye kama e de ama na brand and the go there onim shepa enti enei wabai menim se team no ebi ho be kire omo ebi mo ebetena bench ama ono abo ne sase omutimi integrity no yie dia Mo Salah so akasa o si jai mkrofo munya nsem a mo kekeka ene top players ena yesi sika tie enei bia football abedu no eno a na Liverpool eye bi no the clubs aya no eno a na Liverpool afei ena omusika ba a omunsu ye bi ensem we ni nsem bi ne yatena se na anopai ye beka ho nsem pacho fa cheyen ene bibinti Isaac Asempa eni ha sanso ena kwaku ansa enso eni ha ena anopa yi enti ena anopa yi de me ne Kwame Dwumo Agyeman Jesse Kofi Amponsa ena afei Emmanuel Fusu Apia ene bedi dwumadie e de ama e wo happy dwumadie so ye de ye gidi se ejebi wu a ejebi tiase obi ni ho a obi betimi aye na waye ni yie pa essence ye nyina ya ekwepi ye ho yie pa e wo dwumadie so Jesse memo akwa
ejo so
pa cho se bibia aboko de
bibia aboko we de ba we borrow a ship dealer meje also my junior looking brother.
Jesse Jensen muhunu na menyo junior brother.
Where me junior brother o jan also me junior brother. Asembe na.
Me mo akwaba mpacho abusuafo ne ho ye. Enkwala no bia. Last Friday we hu me.
So
last Friday me de me hu kanwura kakra. Enti but na dey share good to see you.
Good to see you too. Then I'm here for the gift of life. You know, and he has ushered us into a new month.
Yes.
Very, very.
The 9th month.
Yes. The month of fruitfulness and delivery and everything. And it is my birth month. And I am really excited to see the month of September. And of course, it is the beginning for the year. In President of Ghana, the year 2026 mood.
Yeah.
And year na ashasi. New year
calendar, your new year na ashasi.
Ashasi. Before you do 2026.
That's a classical calendar of the church.
Absolutely.
But the reporting calendar of the church, January to December. But the ecumenical and a classical calendar of the church
no problem, but a
church for
make I say me YPG na draw a financial statement no from September to August conference over report that but of course, I mean, we had to go back and go and do January to September and give it to them. But and then, I am a domain myself penny. Your friend Mrs. Ivy of Uriaji, and then the birthday. And Sister Ivy, baby, I will be Anna. I don't sister be more elder Ivy, baby, I will be Montonkra. Can she praise before I muti me? Montonkra ma elder Ivy say. Your boni di wa happy FM amano a very 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 big happy birthday. Yes, Nyame shira bebre and na ho odin. Incidentally, Ivy was my chairman for the Bible study and prayer committee. Prince the room they say Oba be ware no of our mene mere then mene mere who had nothing to do with me then, but we were friends. Say, the prayer partners. Yemi and Sano, you could show classrooms in your Canadian Presby and in a bompire. Now you need say later on, it will turn out to be say Ivy was literally putting us together. And Sister Ivy there, or ye new penny precope. And your man, what papa, yes, Yanko Shira be brave mano. Nikunu set of Fourier James, who was then the district organizer, at Kanishi district and Odisha. It's a beautiful family that together we have formed. And Sister Ivy, baby, I still keep calling her Sister Ivy. Nyamin Shira Bebre, Nyamin Koswara no Shira, no Wakuma Swadi Emma. Now, Muslim minister are hiding. And then I am going to mount a very frontal defense for the minister. Because
against who?
Against anybody who is speaking against the minister for releasing the budget. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. And relating it to the performance of the Black Stars. It cannot be. Sure. Now Black Stars, boy, throughout the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and yes, I don't born. Again, exercise. The only change we saw was Accra, the game against Chad in Accra, and the game against Madagascar away. That was the only change. Omabo 6 continuous games. San Omabo no. We into Omas Abo Mudadem. And the other answer. Me, I don't get what is going on. Say all of a sudden, it's as if all of a sudden our team was doing well, and then the minister has come to give, release a budget at a very wrong time, and now the team has gone back into. I don't get that. Every info. Any Black Stars going to qualify for World Cup, Nations Cup. Any one. Me say the assistant is last 2 games of boy ni. And I say Ghana for any hope be a young who be that. Almost abo mudadam. It is empire me a beba my mom almost returning to the last 2 games performance or put it up. Now guy sir looking for excuses for the Black Stars because yani child babebo Accra send you through. We're not too sure about the performance they were going to put up, but they gave us a very good performance. They scored 5, and then they went ahead to go and deal with Madagascar, and even that game. And all of a sudden we are beginning to give excuses for the bad performance of the Black Stars. All of a sudden, we are looking for something to justify why they have not performed well. The fact of the matter is that the Black Stars are now on the verge of trying to convince us they are back to their normal age. It is a banner because I say, "What they blame me pitch." Now, afe sa Central African Republic by me count. You see Kumasi Babayara pitch nye. Any Niger Koshia or Park Papa so.
Afe well.
Me see, no. But I'm saying that these are some of the excuses that we gave for them, and I'm saying that excuse cannot be given now. Say minister heading, minister come or the budget atuja. Now budget no the tuja. The boss na ada eti, and all year juma. As for the timing, nobody tells the minister the time he puts out the budget. Nobody. About what has become of us? That the minister cannot find his own entity a Black Stars in Kwana or attended to as minister. The budget about no Juma Fufro dia. Then on just Juma di no Black Stars budget in Metuja. I mean, what is this? And I've heard senior colleagues putting up, all kinds of things. Say the minister has misfired. He has misfired how? He has misfired how? The point is that President John Mahama put out when he was giving the directive? Did he show him the time that he should put the budget out? He didn't give him any time. I mean, I can't believe this. So what? All of a sudden, 48 hours to the game now about born. Minister need budget need to done. Anything that team learn to me home no. Anything that team learn to me win no. I say man ye can say no. Na Black Stars dada ya ni momo. Omo boy no boy. Enti yenyai sa attempt to justify the bad performance of the Black Stars. Yen hwe kwan a on be fa so a ye betumi win Mali game no. Mali game no minister de pa 1 hour to the start of the game, we to be the budget na to dia. Or the two guy and say I think that we should cut the minister some slack and allow him to do his job. The Black Stars players have responsibilities to listen. Why? If we qualify for the World Cup, who are the major beneficiaries? Is it the minister? Is it the minister or the players? And your players are negotiating for my appearance fee. And your players on contract I can say if they like they should say that their winning bonus has been reduced from 10,000 to 5,000 and therefore they are not going to play well. And let them not qualify for the World Cup and see who will be the one to bear the brand. Why is it the minister? Or we think you see Mustafa Yusuf Oman qualify for Nations Cup no yes no. And any day. Please, let's stop this thing. It is the team that we must focus on, and the coach and everybody to get their acts together. It's very important. I mean, I think that, look, this kind of excuses, we are all of a sudden looking for the Black Stars just because they have played some 2 games and they've done well. No? Meanwhile, their last qualifiers and the 6 games, they didn't even win 1 game. They didn't win 1 game. Why have we forgotten? 2 games now. Obiba Poakwa and a paper. 6 games, so I'm going to be winning. We have forgotten all of a sudden. And we are now beginning to look for reasons and all kinds of things to justify why the team could not win against Chad. Chad are Obia Shian or Shano. One Shana and also Minister Wide. Hey, and I'm World Cup no Jamon person Beko. Another World Cup in Bessie Beko.
So are you saying, sir?
Yes.
Are you saying, sir, Ghana qualify Echo World Cup players in a benefit?
I am saying that they are the almost beneficiaries. Woman no benefited pa.
Did Jerry Akamenko benefited from World Cup 2014?
Jerry Akamenko got injured, but for his injury, he would have benefited. But
Jesse, hold on.
But Jerry Akamenko is an exception. Please, let's not do that. Jerry Akamenko, by virtue of injury.
We are talking about injury.
Me see, by virtue of injury.
Injury bet me to play a beer.
But that is not, that is also.
So Jesse, my point is that
yes,
I agree with you to a certain extent, but the American say we should not make it say you qualify Ghana, qualify Echo World Cup. The biggest beneficiary, no, and the players.
Players, no. Now why be
a give and take?
It's
not a give and take. Ghana will benefit the last World Cup. Hold on, the last World Cup, 2022. 2022.
Yes.
Ghana, had almost $12 million in the BFE. $12 million in the BFE.
Are the mine Ghana or mine as or mine are $12 million in the
No, men cancer. But you had 12 million, almost 12 million into the consolidated fund. Yes, that's what it means. And if say almost chair and half and almost half krumpa, you get about $6 million. And no every what.
But how much did you spend on the qualifiers?
But you have to play the qualifiers.
No, I'm saying that how much did you spend on the qualifiers? Have you considered that?
No. Yes.
Opa.
No.
Unfortunately, I don't have my commission report here.
No.
Metro. How much we have?
We all know.
So if you know, then let's
going
not.
to Chad
Yes.
was over $800,000. So what you say?
As against what?
No, as against $1 million and plus. So what you say? That's what. But don't let it seem say you call World Cup and your players no one be benefit.
But
supporters benefited.
But
politicians benefited from World Cup qualification.
But I haven't said
even the minister will benefit.
But I haven't said
it will
that.
Be on his CV. It will be on his record.
I haven't said.
So don't let it seem say your players in Kwan benefited. That assumption is wrong.
But that assumption cannot be wrong. I have because first of all you have misconstrued what I said. I haven't said that. I said the players are the most. They are the biggest beneficiary. And that is my point I'm making.
You not even justify that. I said to say, Omobeje appearance fee.
Oh, I said they will negotiate for their appearance fee.
Yes.
Why? But I mentioned contract as well. It opens doors for them. What are you saying?
Okay.
It doesn't open doors for them.
Okay, 2022, Ghana squad and a World Cup. The squad World Cup. Mwana any buyer unya a bigger offer than baby I know.
Well, again, that question you are asking me now, your performance also at the World Cup shows. So
hold on. So the mere fact say o qualify for World Cup na enchire say oba club a bigger club, ubenya offer from a bigger club.
But it is on your CV. that you qualify for the World Cup.
Of course.
You have played the World Cup before.
Of course.
And that in your next contract negotiation, it can be a basis for which you can negotiate on that basis. But I am saying that, but the players, they know it. The players themselves, they know it.
No, but yes.
The players themselves, you think the players themselves don't know it?
The American say 23 players.
But why are you referring to only 2022? Why are you referring to only 2022? Why are you not going back to 2006? Why are you not going back to 2010? Why?
Because dynamics na assistant.
Assistant. 2010, you call a boy who modern. Why players no omanya new contracts?
Omunyina.
Omunyina saying. Me see. But for enyomunyina say I don't even get it.
No,
enyomunyina. Enyomunyina saying.
The fact is 2010 players na koe no. Enyomunyina ena per your assumption say ombenya improved contract no. Enyomunyina na nya asa even if they were improved contract. Enyomunyina na nya e.
Enyomunyina saying. No, I am saying that. So you think, well, maybe the players might not come out to come and tell us. But the point is that
but when you move, you see. But if you are a club A and you move to club B and it's bigger than baby and
it is not only moving from one club to the other. You can stay in the same club, and when your contract is up, you can negotiate on that basis.
Yes.
What are you saying?
Yes.
And so what are you saying?
No. The talk.
So what are you saying?
The talk is not say on a club na no when you improve contract. The talk has always been say when you go to World Cup, you will get a better club from the now one. That is what I'm saying is that even if it is, but players
but I am saying that. So why did you use the example of Jerry Akamenko?
No, because the talk is that players echo World Cup or player no bet me are qualified to the work or bebo qualifiers are qualify and go and get injured. That player will not go to the World Cup.
No, so I'm saying that and I'm that's why I asked you the question of.
So the point is that. Obebo qualifiers ni nyina qualify obetimi epra the World Cup you will not be there.
But that will not be the fault of anybody.
Like Kingston played all the qualifiers because OG red card he was not selected.
And that is whose fault?
He was not selected because of the rules of the game. It's not but players ni nyina na World Cup and the benefit the nation everybody benefit.
But I haven't said that they are the biggest beneficiary. That's my point. I haven't said that Ghana does not benefit.
It doesn't also mean
I am saying that
they should not qualify.
I am saying that they are the biggest beneficiary. They are. And the fact of the matter is that let's make it clear to them. Say they must turn the corner. It's very important that the game against Mali, they turn the corner. Because the game they played against Chad, they did not play well. And of course, that has been, and I'm saying that anybody who associates this performance to the release of budget and all those things is obviously not being fair, because in the last qualifiers that we played, they played 6 games. No minister released the budget. No minister released the budget. And we were even bashing the ministers for not releasing budget. And they still did not win a single game to save their lives. We blamed the pitch on Baba Yara, hoping that they will go and then justify some of us. They went to Morocco and drew against Niger. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This has been they have gone to Cote d'Ivoire. I'm not going to go anymore. Quebec, comment to me and show Mozambique, comment to me and show but this has been the Black Stars. So let's not pretend that the Black Stars have been playing some marvelous, fantastic game here we haven't seen before. And then all of a sudden, Kofi Adams has come, and then he released the budget, and their performance has gone down. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why are we doing that to ourselves? And not looking at the team, and not looking at the coach, and not looking at other areas. Please, let's let's let the team understand.
So, you didn't know, sir. This will be part of the discussions that the timing minister at the release what the minister did and the timing it will be part of the discussions.
For what?
That you give people chance to give excuses.
Now say minister need a Juma.
Is the reason why you have to take all the boxes.
Nah, listen, I am saying that for the minister, nobody tells him when or how he should do his job. Fact of the matter is that he has been given a job to run the recreation and sports ministry. It is not only the Black Stars that is part of his component. There are other things that he attends to. So when he's attending to a new thing or other things, he should leave, and then because the Black Stars have a game, he should a month ahead. He should leave and then come and put out the budget.
But as a leader, you have to exercise best judgment at all times.
But there was nothing wrong with the timing, except those who are seeing it.
48 hours.
There was nothing wrong. But what did the putting out of the budget do to the performance of the team? What did it do? What is the relationship? What is it? Say mwetu moto akochad. Na minister Eddie budget atuga. What is the problem with it? The players were supposed to focus on their game. Master, we have
no more Hana minister in a press conference.
Whatever it is, whether if they were here or they were.
I'm just correcting you. So now
whatever it is, whether they were here or they are
because gone. They left Tuesday night. The press conference was Tuesday afternoon.
But there was nothing wrong with it. I'm saying that there's absolutely nothing wrong with the minister putting out the budget on whether it was on Wednesday, whether he put it out on Thursday, the day that they were playing, or he put it before there was nothing wrong with it.
What stops him from doing that earlier?
I'm saying that I've just told you that the minister has other things he attends to.
No, because he budget or nisa kan yache. Eko ne hwache. And if you review upwards or downwards, now say if you want to publish her, you could have.
But the minister, when he gets the budget, it goes to the presidency and other things. Yes. They have to inspect it.
Yes.
So I mean, if the most important thing is that did he not release the money? Bibi Kemu. Omo to be anye. Bibi Kemu. That's the most important thing. For me, it's not about putting out the budget, the cost of it or not. The most important thing is that he got monies, he sought, he made sure that monies were released for everything that is there anything that the FA complained about, requested that was not given? Can they come and tell us? They were giving everything. So there's absolutely no basis for anybody to tell the minister when he should do his job. I feel the Obiba minister because of Black Stars. The Obiba minister time on releasing the budget. I said, man, you Okroma say. And then he also saw Black Stars so sad. Say, every night budget the Aba ministry Ashim. President long ago, I'm a directive. After minister said me the Bayer Juma. Me Friday there was a particular 3 weeks or so ago. Many as empower her. Say minister, and you can also say, file question. That minister, and say, to me for president. That's a meaning Juma and all those things. And then you
same thing. I say the principle, media I have not departed from the principle.
I am saying that
is a view I have held since 2012.
I am saying that.
But this time around, I'll question the timing.
I am saying that the timing, there was absolutely nothing wrong with the timing.
That's Jesse. Jesse said the timing now, minister no at the release a year blasters budget no asim bi eni ho.
O release or announce this idea no enami bisa no. Ade o wie no sika na anko.
Oh, na se scandal. Na se scandal.
Why na duma? Na duma e so ye no.
Scandal enko baby sika no de obi de bekokura ofri ni ministry wa no de beko.
Na duma e so ye no minister na duma na e so ye no was that mo budget aba ma hwem ma processing budget no mo sa kan bi bia e se mo sa kan. E sa duma no waye. Cafe now it was the social contract with the people. And that he has delivered as well. So what's the problem?
Social contract he's delivered. The point is that for the sake of transparency, any accountability as a minister no, the budget no, to abontin. And no the president and waka ho asem deda. And a minister ne di so, especially Ankrofo Bebre to say the timing was absolutely wrong.
Maybe it's also say, Mrabe na wo Ghana Football Association mrem. And I say ministry in mrem say time say na say minister a release. And I say utimi de die why yewo either Black Stars and any sports discipline. BBA hono utimi de babontin. Ya mrabe e said that stipulate say minister say discipline be to say ABA golf wine and empu kra no boxing here this all your budget no more timing or why I should that the release is a well release here wrong and at this time so release here right there will be sa no so I didn't man for can it said here I as a minister na ya be a mirage okay young fan say time will be release here or buy an SK woman no and then the bonus is no wo so and amount for because the time in right and as in right. It because some part of the budget, no, amount for be boy because if you say even kids or the official kids no, the bonus is near the movie is a bit destabilizing. Now, praise what here at the actual way you may problems. There are days problems everyone's far and up confronted by the way treco soon any. It do be do as and I say we are any more now Casana say affected. Yaman for me danana.
Say be me engineer park so.
Oh, what I'm saying is say affected one na. Unya park so mobo.
O park no so na
wote. Na wote no. E your mind adwuma na wo ye. Ugina mo ma mind nyina. It is a wo bedu na ye down moment. I just said the wo be ye amanfo ati nyina no so be down on the day. Na footballer wa ball e wo Liverpool stadium wa ko ball Barcelona stadium. Wa ball your friends the Real Madrid stadium. Bonus is once I'm going to distract you say mobile. What are we saying? I say yeah man I to say Black Stars no were playing like the Argentinians and the Brazilians and na yakofa DB say budget buy no and some free mu buy no confronted team no to the extent say omu team perform. Young shey say you know say voice overs na me here no. So utie voice pop no. What is so because media Black Stars no every time as Samuel Jan say penalty no. Many Black Stars in the time I was expecting so moon deliver no. And on be deliver time I was expecting so where the umbe fan land sabrena omo forta. What is so because? And indeed, Sadia no go show no on run. Why are we doing it as if say a Black Stars not there? Bibia fan ho a ye reserve it. Whatever the FA has, ya omo person mo release bia me for one. I don't think it will yield anything good. And I said, be being to sound minister no said, Necra Black Stars Babo Bonano Pano, he said, Omra, or the release budget. I mean, who are Famra. I don't some see what Black Stars was said. You perceive a shield in your MP. Now, our coach now, because the Jumana way you know, or yard yet. Let's be real. Coach, I will play such a one goal, no more Bobo. I'm a boss who are much. Now, won't show me some attack. You are telling me, sir, indeed, a budget minister, a part of his social responsibility, yes, or any contractor or any minor work, verbally, orally, or bunker chairs, so be drew budget beyond number man about as to time and your match, say, Blasters go match every year, 24 hours, and I should be released a month before. The most important thing is a budget.
Now, minister, so when the timing is right,
and do what you minister also you no kwani approve budget no. Usu bisa I say, one more go through or master chief of staff money ade no. Almost no more to say. Time ben almost release almost append almost signature say, ye for we can yenye we say so ban. What be say no so ana. And I know so the better one teacher say that time chief of staff ne director or daho say we nyina be kono. Or the bad this time. The reality is that Black Stars no dwindle in form. And on the SC penny puma bread and say, Adia chia, ye can it said ye. As Oko can't assembly to before Black Stars no 2-3 days before a match. And on the distracted team, no boy. Nanyama PNC, omu clubs nim. Even a day, even on a match day, that's all more winning. Big teams no more bono. Even on a match day, Nyama PC. But I'm to shielded. Seven previous a patas and bar Arsenal. Wouldn't hear a verse years started. It started even more than a year. But
we started in 2022.
Good. 83 years. But me share boy na said you be any progress even on a Monday because the police for near but how much they were able to calm him down. Boy, what is even dangerous than your friend says how do we now catch him say budget about before Omokoba match 48 hours and distracted. Let's not go there. Sanya man mum yenyai. See so Black Stars no say we near well I'm boy ya near excuses their question. You can say Kumasi Sports Stadium enye omo di lusu matches e wo ho omo free ho ye ba Accra Sports Stadium me say omo call and I make say omo call your friend say Morocco one of the finest astroturf e ho enu omo call ball draw eti de bia no mo de asem ni sia I was thinking say coach ni started say na park ni so odeni ade na am say there bi akwa we wetia me excuse I am telling you the moment he started that na because what do you mean? A 2% chance say unim nyansa check half for na. Wo mo approve park no. Say mo mo no so ana. Na Ghana players no kwa na atra brochi abo ball ase.
Park dey a charge for no man bo the same pitch.
Say omo mo ball Morocco ni ade. Morocco pitches no say nya bi ni de wo mo krom no. And also no mo so ball so. Etia brebia na opese onya no pepe. Omo kwa World Cup na park no yes come no. Omo share say. Omo winning matches do saying. Omo di do saying. When they meet the Moroccans, the Egypt, nah, get good pitches. No Black Stars performance saying. The truth is that Yaji and you may be so son, you may be so do Pepensobia. You win it, say, mine and the Japan Black Stars, no, GFA, dia. GFA management or mine.
I say GFA in Casa.
Why is the Tiadin say? And now Mukrabeka Samoa and Semka. Maybe I'm a Dema Juma, and I'm a Semina Messimi, Mimi Diane, you are my company. Who Shasumame? My mama say and then me person tia we can scat 20 cities. What's on tiasie? On tiasie jai kwai.
O ka say on tiasie. O say wa kan wo de. Ono nso ye bo match ni wi obe kan de.
Okay. Say aboyi ye mo wi.
About 2 games ni ya.
Tio.
O say Monday after Monday on be kan.
There say excuses na. Omo de bad e binu ma start empanifo bi o me.
Is the reason why
you need reason
former deputy sports minister Oruabobie eba be kan say at no point eno no wo ministry ho a omuma Blasters management committee BSCA $10,000 ewo ho but the minister sought to create the impression say first no budget ne ba say the FF on the bana a co-office of the president to be any ho na be say finance
but so I'm saying
that's what the minister
but I'm saying that you don't know but I'm saying that those are things that maybe will is the previous government they have their people to respond to.
No, say anything a former sports minister and Abe respond.
I'm saying that they have their people to respond to. So
I'm making reference to him.
Me see. Honorable Kofi Idi Adams. Adie no ye no. Say what the budget to $5,000 here they kwa koto fuel. So
you believe that
whatever it is
are you
asking me?
If you believe that.
No, but I don't have any contrary evidence to if that's why the FA says they will communicate. That's why the FA says they will do that. So let them do that. I'm saying that till okay.
Say why should they even suggest say they will respond?
What? But I haven't said that. But I'm saying that whether me see this back and forth whether the FA responds
back and forth.
Now
when they critique back and forth me see ministry now on budget by the minister they are to under what directive? The president Mahama said so he's following what his boss said. Okay, he has put out there. The FA thinks that there are some discrepancies in whatever the ministers put out there. They said they want to correct. Fair deal. Let them come out and then say what they want to say. But for me, it cannot. And I state it with all the courage I can muster. it cannot be the basis for which anybody would tell me that is why the Black Stars performed that way or how they performed. Because, me say, they are played qualifiers in this country. The 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. They played 6 games. Nobody put out a budget. They couldn't win one game to save their lives. They couldn't win one game to save their lives. And therefore, we will not countenance and tolerate this baseless excuse. Say, minister, they are about to do and to me.
Eti, just me that say, Uba mu ebe addressing your app. Share Prince, my fan of say because of budget buy and amount, boy we could see you. Are you trying to tell me say, Sebio Semenyo, a left now we nya board the tools no but to change. I na budget was them cost on it and so why are we making it as if why are we making an argument as if say budget na about 48 hours before the match no and no and na a courses anima no Obiba share me what problem be problem I me want to say sports disciplines ni na share sports authority ni sports ministry as an amboa and we have about 46 sporting disciplines yeah registered and known. Now we've been spending on the Black Stars as part of football as a sports discipline for so many years. You're being ho ha. In the end, Black Stars ne kobani asambe console with yaw. But this is where our monies get to most time. This is where the heart of the nation you push it go. This is where bobola we should think say a buying budget be to the extent supporters be the HD. How many times now boxing? How many times and your friend is a handball and other disciplines no to a supporters the DH. It's the other thing that they be on Black Stars on your money. I had to say in such a way say ye and ye penny a excuse the show. We must deal with the problem at hand. A dear na koso our park so na team na gasa mu a wo mun team performance at Ghana for pay. Ghana ha fairly bonuses now. There was a time Ghana bonuses are no tuano krano. It was bigger and bigger than the so-called advanced countries.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
and there's a history, there's a reason why.
Reason here then.
There's a reason why tia na see tuya.
Mami reason ni bi.
Na me can say. You see, bibi ebesibi an special.
Your precedence.
Yeah, bibi nti.
To say then.
Because ye nyina ya waha. And in fact, the players are qualify Ghana call World Cup first time. They were not the best now we have paraded.
They were what?
They were not the best that we had paraded.
As at then and as then.
If before then, and they saw qualify Ghana to World Cup.
Sabra no me kai obi to say William Thierry no onye bad the player.
Oh, special. But
players
the American me say
they were not best. As
I'm not saying patriotic me say the team and let me say this. The team will not qualify Ghana. Echo our first World Cup in 2006. Now, the best now we have ever assembled to play a qualifier.
But that was our golden generation.
There be.
They qualify for, say, you know.
Check the team. Check team now. A try say be qualify for France 98 or Monty qualify. Check the team.
But in Ghana's history, our golden generation has been Stephen Appiah. Even to
why do you say our golden generation?
That was
they were described as golden generation, but they were not because they qualify us to our first World Cup. That's the reason why that description. But it cannot be said. Said Blasters are parading the 206 squad was the best.
Okay.
The same team couldn't qualify us to Mali 204.
The team that did not qualify us for Tunisia 2004.
Mali 202, Tunisia 2004. Yes.
Tunisia 2004. you can't really say it was the same team that qualified us
To the World Cup.
to the World Cup because the team somehow changed.
Yes.
I get that, Jesse. Metiasi. But me say, be sorry, intina me special. The context of what we are talking about. The year can say.
Reason to why.
The if you baby neighbor, the bonus is not you. If you baby neighbor.
Oh, I know the.
If you baby neighbor.
No, but
those who took the decision say, you appearance fee, you winning bonus say, yeah, mom, no.
Menka say you're wrong.
You may be a free back.
Menka say you're wrong.
Kofi.
What I'm saying is,
yes, we know that, for example, the Black Stars were taking $5,000. Then we moved it to 8,000 during the qualifiers for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because we had brought Goldfields Takwa Daman to come and take care. I mean, so it was through a sponsorship deal. Yeah. And that sponsorship deal, the Honorable Yao Safumafo was big in bringing that deal through.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Sika Bae. So there was a need to say that, okay, let's look for top coaches. You know, let's look for let's give our players good bonuses and all those things so that, I mean, it will enhance their performance. Nothing wrong with it. And at the time, it was okay because really the money was not directly coming from government. There was sponsorship money, which was dealing with those things. Again, you remember in 2009 when the NDC came and the Goldfields Takwa Diamond had expired, they managed to get GMPC.
Yes.
To come on board and also come and then take part of the to take a large share of the. But the truth of the matter is that the Black Stars were performing, and at the time we thought that they deserved whatever they had to be given. They were performing. So, and you see, when we qualified for the World Cup for the first time, the appearance fee, of course, the one who really argued for it was Chipsa. Yeah. Actually, we didn't know that was the first time we had qualified for the World Cup and those things. And Chipsa was one of those players who really pushed for this and the players negotiated and they got their appearance fee. Subsequently, it became part of and it was explained to us, say, because the players are appearing at a tournament, we have to find a way of, rewarding them. And that was what became the whole thing. But for me, those are going forward. Of course, we have done it 2006, 2010. We have done it 2014. 2014, that thing became a whole lot of problem. We have done it 2022. It is time. If for example, a minister comes and says that, sadly, we have to review it. And I say, Masha, I think that this is a matter that we must try and review. If somebody comes and wants to do a review of it, sitting here, I don't have a problem with it.
Prof, the another man can say, I didn't think a channel most of our money alcohol. It's because the Black Stars need here. It's because we want the best from the boys. It's because we want to condition them so that any time some deliver, deliver. But till now, they be out of Black Stars non so kofa a soon or how to break Ghana for. And now at the end of the day, they ain't no their consume so baby see you.
That's still a group no.
There be me just said they ain't no their consume baby see you. So bako World Cup no go. Black Stars from 82. Obiba say who a free 82 basis sabi. Why you will be below 82? 82 cry why you was a year no cry why be. Well who be. Why you are within the first 5 years from 82 no. Me just sure say Black Stars no who be say you kita cap. And now you call you boosty your now you
cry 98 cry ready 2
years. You cry
79 already 3 years.
3 years.
75 na ABA
when you no cry no your impression.
No cry no.
What is your impression?
75 na no cry no 87.
Yes. Eti if you are dey bad no e be sabe no. Black Stars ye bon ho kabade bia no ye mfa trophy mafie. At the end of the day na jay mats. And na ye hye we ye koyi we free na we ni we board draw. Na ye decide na.
It's calculation ever started 16 13
What you
12
say?
12.
Eti Prince me feel say do baby a. Me minister me chanechi pepe said your ye bia no you right. Enyo bi na be che no kwan on fa so nya na adwuma wo. And a budget na ye de beto abontin timi affect players to the sense say ada omo ba am so mo ntua na. And a player ko gina park so na dwene. Ah? Omo so mo ntua na. Eno ya asema ye bisa. Wan first kana ankwa na. There be it is an only why they didn't say say and minister time would be really easy. A budget and then they be affect you psychologically they be affect you more.
And Germany is why Germany I am for
Germany to because of World Cup Nigeria amount. Sikano and no crowd here and you can then normal perform Brazil. Germany I can't tell so go do final. Asa no more momo eh first say Sika say.
Na yen Crawford camp kuntokwa.
Yes. Na bonus is ba ma binom okun. Ebinom age omo de gina e ho flex it.
Kisiska.
What you say? And in the end, you did na buy.
Buy beti commission kakra bubu.
E ma sabi ebi be su nkra wo.
Ye did their report no so I am fine.
Ya fa enya adwuma. So Prince say aban bia bana o say enei wo de be ya adwuma. Adenti ne support no. Adenti ne makwan ma systems in ya adwuma. One thing about young blacks, especially, you're part of Africa, no? Especially West Africa. I say, Obi, shall say you're right and high. Meanwhile, in the end, it is for our own good. For me, Kofi Adams, he was not wrong in any way. So at time our budget buy, okay, or no, so no, I catch us on also no, or more, or shall one say, your wage must approve as we do a day before our also may announce our over. So you will leave his idea out. Now you should team na nkasa. You coach no. Tactically.
Game ni dey beba so. Game na nkasa dey beba so.
Na say coach no ya kwakofa ni nim say ni.
Hold on, Jesse. And dey beba so.
And I see coach
na mo kasa nyina.
I don't say for store trade pa.
Mo kan nyina, mo kasa nyina, mo make a reference to a year 2014 any Jamefe committee. We and coach Kosiapia or core committee in Mokokan. Was a squad members had threatened to boycott the final group. Squad members had threatened to boycott the final group game. The final group game match against Portugal in dispute over unpaid player bonuses until President John Dramani Mahama personally intervened and arranged for the $3 million in cash to be flown by a private plane to Brazil on the eve of the meeting with Portugal. However, speaking to the Justice Jamefe Commission in Accra, Apia, that's Coach Kwesi Apia, admitted that the whole episode had contributed to his team's eventual downfall after they had drawn 2-2 with Germany in their second match. Most of the players had their 100,000 in their backpacks. Psychologically, that hurt the team, he said. In actual fact, it did affect them. Coach Kwesi Apia say you. In actual fact, it did affect them. There are so many factors related to performance. Players need to focus on the game. Everything erupted after the German game. I believe if the money had come early, I believe if the money had come early, it could have raised their morale. I do not know why people claim we are slow starters. I know the and someone or they can. So, say players, you know, and say o musika da ho. Bibia obia for Monsanko musika no a contribute to their performance. That's what Coach Kwesi said.
Okay. That's him. Meba. First of all, meba ba we dey minister no your monte.
Minister no monte.
Meba. First of all.
When your coach
Meba. First of all. Ade yani US game na lose here no. They asem na Kwesi Appiah ka kire. So we see na asem dey mfa nya adwuma. They asem na ka kire. Ye bisa say ade nti no mfa senior players na start. Asem be no kan. Who hwe manim? Asem be no kan. Oh, asem be no kan. Ka kire me.
Oh, or start obedi oye then you can start some players and introduce other players.
W. Sano Kano.
Yes. That's what I understood.
Debbie, Miss Maker, unless you have very short memory. 2014, and you have forgotten, and you have forgotten, and you have forgotten exactly what. No, I'm not asking you to give me your understanding. That's not what I'm asking you. I am saying that what was Kwesi Appiah's explanation?
His explanation was that in the game, Obetimi has 30 players. Now later, why introduce other players? Is it not that happens?
Me pe asempoti ya Kwesi Appiah e ka kire unless you have forgotten. Nti wa we refia menkayo. O see na wo twen ama US for na bre. No mo bre a or the senior players na ba be shim. Yes, I know kind.
Can you produce that?
What are you telling me?
No, I'm saying, sir, can you produce?
Can I produce? Can I produce what?
Or can say now or train amani players no abre and san or the
Messi man kase or train amani Messi or train ama US players no omo brea.
Can you produce that?
But that's what he said.
No, can you produce?
Can I produce what? Now what dia now can we produce? I said men how can tell me.
I've read what
Messi I didn't talk about the Germany game. I've read. No. Messi, I'm talking about the US game. I haven't spoken about Germany. And then US no near and Diomuka. US near to Escana mom.
Because near catch no
more lose game.
We know the chronology of Sesikano.
Meba. Messi. Black Stars.
I raised this point because we are saying say players no musika affect them. It can't affect them.
Debbie, players.
And Niama Bebre affect people.
Meba.
Distractions.
Tubuasi.
I say good judgment.
Tubuasi. Winning is the Black Stars were they complaining about winning bonus or appearance fee? What you have just read is appearance fee.
Winning bonus.
It's not winning bonus because the US game they did not win. So what was going to give? How were we going to pay them winning bonus? They didn't win the US game. Appearance fee, and they were complaining. So what is the relationship between what you are talking now and then the appearance fee? What are you saying? What are you saying? I am saying that players, way minister they say more than $10,000. What is $5,000? Just here, mo win we are. Mo betra, mo win 2 games, mo win we are. Mo betra, mo make him case. Okay, say. Okay, say. Deputy. Okay, say. This same excuse that they give. Omo call 2014 by now. Omo ba be qualifiers for 2015. Kumasi fans no catch omo say yen president. Efre mo pa mo chow
against Uganda.
So okay dey Kumasi for you. Thank you very much.
Uganda share first go yenya penalty the day you kobo mo huro no ho.
Thank you very much.
I was at Babaya.
It turned against the players. And now the fans were telling them that you people, you should have taken your time, played your game, and then won the game, qualified for the next stage, and then you could have gotten your money. So Ghanaians have a way of punishing you.
What was the guarantee? Say,
Messi.
Because Ghanaians not a check in going there.
But the point is that
in fact,
he's doing his job.
In fact, the vice president, the then vice president, went there to promise Brazil to promise the players say Sikana about now.
But the point is that the president of the republic himself spoke with Asamoah Gyan. Was it not true?
Yes. He,
So why?
he phoned Asamoah and saw
Why?
person players in
And the player said what?
Emma Sule crack us on the on person.
The player said they didn't even want to hear the president.
Yes, because
What?
of
Because what?
Look at
the support. Look at the support that Ghanaians are giving. They couldn't look at Ghanaians and go and play the game.
Tie, Jesse,
Yes.
let me put on record. Say, if Ghana fail to qualify to the World Cup, it will be on Minister Kofi Adams.
Absolutely not. It will never be.
Ebraso Koku ansa anywhere ese matena na namomu na me ya ne said esi afata ye nkoko fokroso said ye niam esi akọ era yere nyina eba betu dwampa chawo eno qualifications ahoro no for a World Cup no etimi eba so said ye Prince ka say enei ohwa said ye niam si kọ na international break we ba chawo mi France na fema bo boso na World Cup qualification no oba be piem o CAF de na and was said, yes, Ghana, the end of the say, now every problem you bet me up as a group A no, me pacho, a Guinea Bissau, or Sierra Leone, Mokwatipa, Copa, could be added to your quartem. Make us say no South group no, or just said, yes, it ya. One more any Egypt, the 16 points after Burkina Faso toss me no, 11 points, Sierra Leone toss me so 9 points now Guinea Bissau, a toss when 7 points after Ethiopia, that's what toss no one also 6 points and no yeah the 80 April by Djibouti the chatwa or 1 pointer and no any the 80 APA, the Pachoko group D now, and no matches a basso honey Angola, Libya, Cochini, China, Kabako, where to me ate, and after Mauritius, Fima, Verde Island. Na kwa chini chana kama yenwa wantimi asemo eje Cameroon eso echi Eswatini ebono eye 3 ananya asem ketwa abrante na omofra no Brian Buemo no na oye adwuma papa na prof se wuni mu dia eno na me catch us say abrante no ogina ne naso Cameroon team ni ye adwuma me wi am highlights na mo are prof na fe wo se de niam esi call 3 goals to 0 eno mo chi Eswatini etimi etwa wo mo na mpacho sa group no eye group D no say na won hye no esi etie Cape Verde Island edikan 16 points Cape Verde ahwe ombeko World Cup plus of 4 goals Cameroon toss me no me pacha 15 points and afei enei 11 goals now or Libya toss me 11 points after Angola toss we 9 7 points now Mauritius toss we no and also 5 points and Siano Eswatini 2 points and no the etimi ekwa yes you dey for your super that happy then 8.9 so Emma group G no our CAF the anymore no me pacha say ne city Algeria and Botswana and the boy 3-1 that group no so no me pacha ukoko piewa Ivory Coast Nedikai or 16 points came na fe so no me pacha Cameroon no said esi ekwa no sa pepe na esi ekwa ni nyina no metimi de atudwa ho dada osu hunu said en ho nsensem no esi epiepie Ivory Coast Dikai or 16 points na fe uwuramu Madagascar so ho na fe Senegal and o ma ka ni nyina no hyehyemu a bibia ewurawuramu kama pa me pacha ekwa na enei Senegal etoso enan na said the sea corner, Sana, a group no, Emunsuti, Amede Alpha, Super Da, Happy 98.9, after Yanko, na 80 Enco room, na Ensha said a North America also no, said is Numa AC Alcoco, na Asana no Crano, Satomi and Principe, and so any Equatorial Guinea, a boy, or more etchy, a Satomi and Principe, a Kamian Sat Momutimu, no, and after Tunisia, and so the Liberia, 3 goals to Nella, na Enyasa between Chad, and Ghana, the end of Missima Chance saying, Madagascar, and so the Central African Republic, we batch 2 goals to Central African Republic, Mali, Eche, a Comoros, China, come you know, me and San wet me and Yaonshe, and no any Timmy Coil, and Pacho, Ukoko Piemu, UEFA, saying the city, and no, Essence, and Yamano, a dozen to know me, the Dodwana, a bit to profit, I say, Honoma, and no any crowd, we batch etimi APA, na me de El Tuaso, Ediama, Comi Bomb, the Gacachos Argentina, ha, Lionel Messi, Andres Cucitini, Papa, no one catch us and a pawn, a for. And now with Jan and Asune and the last match, Obama, Argentina, come on for anybody. A brand channel at Tontam, you know, we are on Nigeria MVP. I was so much new abroad chief Venezuela. Abacho, etimi China, come and sa ofia, or more etimi Anya Hoshe, na sa a match, on him say, before then, Venezuela, and then Yadi Omatimiachi, Argentina, and I say, Omako Argentina, Ofium Poda, na a once and some no make a say no, Nanya Sabketua, Lionel Messi, a poor match, and emotional, na Otinisio. ɛna ɔka sɛ deɛ Argentina yama no ne so paa na ahwɛ supporters no ne ade sɛdeɛ na esi kɔ so na yɛ anigye nso na asantaneɛ na awerɛhoɔ ɛsiane sɛ Messi si ne bo a ɔbɔ twatoɔ ɛyɛ Venezuela match no ɛwɔ hɔ a na wɔhwɛ nti sɛ deɛ Messi kɛkyɛ ahodoɔ a wɔyɛ no wɔ baabi a yɛfrɛ wɔ Argentina no ɛbɛyɛ den before then Argentina na ɛno a ɛbɛduru no na kyɛ sɛ 1985 ɔmakye Venezuela ɛtwa ɔmo mmiɛnsa Argentina na ɔsaakye Venezuela 1997 ɛtwa no mmienu Argentina na asaakye Venezuela ɛtwa no 5 2001 ɛna afei 2004 ɔkye ne twa no 3-2 ɛno akyerɛ no 2009 so ɔkye ne twa no 4-0 afei mepatwɛ 2013 ɛso ɔkye ne twa no 3-0 Argentina na so no mepatwɛ wɔne Venezuela yɛ 1-1 2017 ɛna mpatwɛ Argentina yɛ a wɔsaakye ne twa no 3 ɛno akyerɛ no ɔsaakye ne twa no 3 2005 2022 and 2025 wasabɛkye no na kyɛ sɛ nyɛ asɛm ketewa ɔmo timi Venezuela for no 29 matches no 22 wins ɔmatie nya 7 draws ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛno ɛwɔ mu a ɛno a meka draws no na kyɛ sɛ amanfoɔ bi dwene kɔ baabi foforɔ koraa ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa na ɛno na mu 30 goals aberanteɛ a ɛfrɛ no Lionel Messi and Kutitini ɔmo World Cup qualifiers ahodoɔ na ɔmo bobɔ no ɔmo keka ɛka ne nyinaa bom a watumi anya ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a mepakyɛw ɛtumi ɛba ɛwɔ hɔ mmerɛ ne nti no memɔmɔde no afei metumi ɛmfa World Cup no Oma qualified dodoɔ na no ɛmfa ɛmra ɛsa sɛ ɛnra ebi hyɛ no na ebi nso etimi qualify ɛde toam eti ukokopie mu ɛwɔ bia yɛfrɛ hɔ ɛyɛ kɔmi bɔ na Argentina medica kan score line Colombia chi Bolivia twa no kamie no watimi as emiɛnsa watia asimo kyɛ na afei Paraguay ɛso ne Ecuador kwatipako Uruguay ɛso ɛkyi Peru twa no kamiɛnsa watimi asimo ɛkyɛ ɛwɔ hɔnom a ɛno ɛne deɛ etimi ɛkokɔkokɔ ya ɛnya asɛm ketewa sɛ deɛ Argentina no hwɛ sɛ deɛ si kɔ no a qualify Brazil a qualify ɛna afei so no Uruguay ɛso a qualify a no ɛyɛ deɛ timi pie mu ya ɛnya asɛm ketewa ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom a mede ɛma wo na mpakyɛ CONCACAF ɛnɛ Suriname ɛso ɛne Panama ɔmo kwatipako wɔ World Cup qualifiers na mu a ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ timi apie na Almighty Europe no na ɛnya asɛm ketewa wo deɛ ɛhɔnom deɛ wotimi sɛ nneɛma kɔ so paa Group A no mekyɛ Luxembourg ɛso ɛne Northern Ireland po ani wotwa Luxembourg ofie ɛkamiɛnsa ma ne timu baako Slovakia shoki Germany ha ɔmo kamienu a ɔmo atia asɛm akyɛ na wohwɛ sɛ deɛ sikɔ na anya asɛm ketewa Group E no so no mpakyɛ Georgia ne Turkey a Turkey bɛkyi ɔmo kamiɛnsa Georgia ɛtimi ɛtimu mienu ɛwɔ hɔnom Bulgaria so ne Spain kyi ne twa no kamiɛnsa wɔ fie ɛna afei so lɛyɛ Lithuania ɛso ne Malta no ɔmo kwatipako saa match no 2 red cards ne pie obi agye baako Netherlands so ne Poland kwatipako ɛna afei Kazakhstan ɛso ne Wales no Wales kɔkyi ne twa no kabako a wɔatimi ate afei Liechtenstein ɛso ne Belgium kɔkyi ɔmo twa ɔmo kansia ɔmo ɛtimi anya ho hwe a ɛno ɛyɛ the very latest a ɛba yɛnkae na yɛnhyɛ no so sɛ wokɔpie mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ qualifiers no asia yɛ no Mexico a qualify United States, Canada, Japan, Iran, Uzbekistan, South Korea, Jordan, Australia, Argentina, Brazil, Ecuador, New Zealand, Uruguay, Paraguay and afei Colombia where the countries are matching qualified at Accra and all the etimi APM me dey found super da happy 98.9 so edema pacho qualification ebi baba so na e wo calve mu Djibouti and Burkina Faso 4 p.m. Egypt also and Ethiopia and group A na 7 p.m. pepe na sa match no so be so group B no pacho South Sudan one DR Congo and all 12 p.m. ya and afei Mauritania and so ni Togo no 7 p.m. Senegal and so any Sudan 7 p.m. afei uko animu a group C no me pacho Benin and Zimbabwe 4 p.m. na afei Lesotho and so any South Africa no 4 p.m. me pacho uruam na afei okopiem e group E na Congo and so ne Tanzania Morocco ni Niger pacho group F no Kenya and so ne Gambia 1 p.m. afei Ivory Coast and so ne Burundi and no 7 p.m. and no de betie uruam a ho me pacho group G no Somalia and Guinea and the Uganda and so any Mozambique and afei group H Namibia and in Malawi and Oya Kakra APM UEFA Honson Slovenia and Sweden and 6:45 p.m. and after Sweden Switzerland almost the Kosovo the Babani Adanja no judge no Krono and honom Sana esi etie me pacho Denmark and so Scotland and after Greece and so Belarus and uko Rome so group T no pacho Iceland and Azerbaijan Ukraine and so any France and after group I no so me pacho Italy and so any Estonia Moldova and Israel and after group L no Faroe Island, almost so any Croatia, and the Babani 6:45 now for Montenegro, any Czech Republic omo ta ka Czechia ya eno so ebetia piem wo ho eno ye the very latest etimi epa eno ehun sesem kakra etimi pie time changes in no make us no pay match bi akoso e wo CONCACAF na eno El Salvador womo eche Guatemala twa no ekaba ko a womo etimi ateka nation se Bermuda eso ni Jamaica de bepo ni sa Bermuda no yesase wo Bermuda triangle bi wo baabi eno na first na yira place ni ade wo ho a ese otimi hu na kai na hye ne so afa ye ko wura ensem ni ye hwe de apiepie Lionel Messi ade atudwa se at any time obefi team a friend of Argentina ehun sensem etimi apie eno de etimi ekọ ya me de eto super da happy 98.9 eso ede ema wo ho na fe watimi ehunu de ekọ yenwram na fe yensan enko sefufrom ni ekọ no South America ho na no me pacho abrantie friend Luis Suarez anano ena ene Inter Miami popo omone Sanders na see Luis Suarez akwoti tesu ago bi so na wo hwe picture na yete se Busquets ko ponchi obi na nipa na antia seti Busquets na nipa na ye hu ya se Luis Suarez aba na fe pia wokai abrante we de ono akika ne sa ne ma ne de enye na de den enei at his age wakoti tesuo Liverpool for na ha o se maka Luis Suarez asem wakoti tesuo e de ato Sanders player ba so after say na mo Poly Cup na say egomo person matimi agye no matimi anye wo ho a eno ye the very latest etimi eba ehun sesem eso etimi epie ena no player matimi e de ema medical catcher say ni nyina ne say ukokopie mu ewo ehonoma Inter Miami sisa su na oda na di no enye ba Luis Suarez no yes officially on Instagram and our Facebook ni X page eko pacha says suban na oda na di no enye sportsmanship na wa anye ni ye ewo ho ti santasio na okote ye no watimi akase osre say amanfo emfanche no say I made a mistake and sincerely apologize and no the occur or say it is not the image I want to give in front of many family or my family that suffers because of my mistake in front of my club that also doesn't deserve seeing this themselves affected by something like this. I know you Luis Suarez is somewhere with me the 220. Papa ne dia akokra bom kra so bopo fichira. Akika ne intesuti ane dia. E normal de mana I know you sama etimi eba. Na me pacho England man no omo defender bia your friend Jessica na sa Jessica no pacho fatu am na Jessica na omo chemu chese ebra apapa wane popo and am saying 220 na kofuo bi keke kansam ho na woni England yo timi fa sam kan ti hwa apapa wano obopo ba England wie said omo si kasa ne ho no na papa wani su ensa say omo si racist chance ni ensem bi free by Instagram ni ade kokko so a na eno eda empanifo a ana police fo a what Derbyshire ati ya trase akwachi sankofo no yedika ade a wanwan say omo chi 48 years man ono na started this asemu no ba bia papa ni tifi aduro no eno ye saade no owie no ena o share abranche ba akukutupa say ono so go ebie nti say the police for chemu chese o ma do asankofo ni mienu nyina 59 years 48 years na for mo share abranche ba akon kutupa ono 30 years e ma na yesa mo say finally sankofo ni miense nyina no wo mo atimi lodi wo mo a eno de etimi ekwa amede ma na wunim ade a enwanwa pa ba akon ya eba eni say wo England aso e ho na no metimi akasi so papa wa friend Sam Kerr o mo say o papa Chelsea for no Emma no esi papa one papa na after 1.5 year to 2 years no papa we was missing in action. He said you almost saw papa ka why fit away frase e piampo hwe se enema beti akonkan and you the very latest me pacho etimi pepa yes you dey fa na fe you dey ama no hu said enema esi ekoso na wunim enra so Liverpool aso ye no me pacho tiem ye pa ubakaya May MC28 and Liverpool for your celebration for league omo wini here na eno no bi fa car and na otimi di ko nu omo yasi ni papa 27 there omo timi prepare ni adia na etia eba no eche se no papa ni kopie court ye bisa se masa sa bone na udi ye no fi se empo no uye omo kan se omo bone kwadu na omo chese oye guilty ana onya guilty papa ni so no onya guilty and omo se sa na wo wadi awurukasem se wo se onya guilty amanfo prepare bi na ya senkola from 6 months ekokosi nipa womanya 70 years so dey afefe form so awo se wonye ene as police force okay what you say nemo memra na ma kwai se okodem no ma me cha ne tie se say dey oba report to court eno ye nsam a ba ti hwe abranche no that time no ye ka wode kodi adwuma ne nsansem hunu na wode kodi adwamra sem no me pa che ho nsam eso atimi abeto ya say the Liverpool for supporters ni ade no aye o madwen se kwai bia so no beti ahwe se bibia so ebeti akonkan e wo ho a eno kakra eba pacho tie nation so se Daniel Levy enti ya minya no efiri ho ne chese se no papa na executive chairman no se wajai na ade akofo ba ya no me pacho no am sheda hwehwehwe mu a yesi supporters ni bi woni omokopa esa so mo fi se Daniel Levy no one way tintintinti eduru ba bia wa dictator ebi so yiri se adwuma wa ba bedi from 2001 na ba bedu sabre no watimi e the club no akọ eye adumu enti ese o mtra no yesi e ba ne se o mtwitwi ntonto na supporters no mu che na ke come here se wo ma ese o mjiri se papa ne di dwuma bone no enko na eno na papa ne trans ya enti se bibiri krom a wo be so obi aye ne ho tintintinti asem ni se dia papa na se okay papa no twa no wo de adwuma na to a eno ye the very latest a etimi banti eye Tottenham me pa che wo mo e chairman na no person obeto ni player we Manchester United ban player ho a on chida obeti akwa Babetov kwani player Manchester ko no otimi ja no ede ne man pa Manchester no kwa no kwaya fast na yese wanja na hwe a wonya hwe wo ho eti se de okọ na akoya se Faro konti se de ede Manchester beti bi o beti anya bi e wo ho a eno Peter Carrington e ba be hwe na afi what you to say dwumadie no ene ma beti akwa me pa cha no so ne nsam kakra etimi eba me de to dwa eso ediama na kan na chane so se Kukuyala wo se Lami Yama no yes na besna kon o deserve ni nyina se o chi Ballon d'Or na se me pacho Ballon d'Or no se vote na ba wie eti se na branch no ka se de kura na enko ba bia na mom Kukuyala se ofi se player bi was asase so je Ballon d'Or last year e de be si this year ne dia Lami Yama no e na fata so timi ye sade na eno ye the latest etimi ba Ishmael Panasa eno a enti ya Panasa branch onuru ba bia so akọ Dynamo Zagreb on loan efi AC Milan na on tiase ohunu de enti a etimi basa na France international friend Grace Geyoro ono ede ensem bia tuja na enei ade ba ko ne say yeso o join London City loan from Paris Saint-Germain 1.43 million and also some kakra no etimi eba e wo ho amede tuja Pogba na yesi o mede na fra team ekobo Champions League o Monaco se kwa bia so no omo group no omo ne Tottenham e wo me na omo ne City so wo mti no kwa bia so Pogba be bonti mu amu fi se Pogba enkoye no na orabi ye fra no eye Fran eye Taylor papa no yesi Liverpool jerseys wakipi mako 1047 tiasi 3 years papa de na dwesa ade chi bia wasesa ne hono nsha tade bi obeti a tade no kwa for 3 years Liverpool supporters no kwa ne team yes ade no eti jerseys no de aku ne nchen bebrebe no wo hwe se de city a amanfo bobo wi otimi ko player wo ni bobo mi judi pa for jerseys mam no waje ade ti a tiasi Liverpool de watoto ere de waje Jeffrey amanfo ho ni nyira no okika bomu 1047 jerseys no wo eti sadie we omo se papa na na dwere say de bia no be Liverpool niema kwa for 3 years on change atade bia nka ho eti obeti ahye no dodo a amanfo bi nsutimi ya Kylian Mbappe me pacho wose match saye po no wiase no this time ya na doso na amanfo keke kasenka se France ni ade timi kokoshi Argentina wose se ohwe sadie na yeso no ne tiam na nka France Argentina sana na bone kwa hye ne bi na omo ho atom yesi Kylian Mbappe si matches no do so do so omutimi arrest e wo ho no ne ma omutimi etwamu e ho na yenko boxing mu kakra Mike Tyson on Floyd Mayweather after Jake Paul bull Mike Tyson no me pa cho omuchemu che se papa no one Mayweather ba bishia na wa wo hwe be yesen na omuchemu che se fight we no omo de be chichi supporters na nipa it Mayweather of 48 years Mike Tyson benya 60 enche na 60 years ahwe Mayweather punchina no atofom ti sa fight we no o ma shadow se enche basokra de dentia enei ehonsem no ba US Open no mpacho Arena Zabalanka mesewa wone Jessica Pegula de bani na 4663 6-4 Edema Arena Zabalenka to go to the next stage or chasing the third consecutive US Open final. I know you can cry about Naomi Osaka. Me pacho no Japan. 24 years nyasem keto aba ne ho fepa ne ho ye me fepa papa na ye 7667 36 ntina say they say the Naomi Osaka wa film e wo US Open mu Amanda Anisimova eba na fei watimi aba bekyira mu e wo ho na wonim de ekọ de tie ne se ababawa Amanda no yesi ochesi major grand slam ono after so obo ababa wa waje mako nan Naomi Osaka no okọ nanim na afọ akoye adwuma na eno ye the latest ebanti sana city ema no single final no Arena Zabalenka ono ye defending champion one Amanda Anisimova ene de ebani eno 6 September and 8 p.m. pepepe na just ekoso ena mema no so no single no hwe ase na city Novak Djokovic Serbia nyasem kitwa semi final no ono ene Carlos Alcaraz ye bompae se akokra ebia na obetimi aye bibi 7 p.m. na afi watimi akọ nanim na Janek Sena Italy ono so ene Felix Oga ewo Canada omo de bopani 11 p.m. na say eno ne kakra etimi ba Obiba Poakwa Brown mame first year na Liverpool for na say omanya bragging right more na fi me hwehwe eniema no so ewo hanso sameka
mate me da say no Emmanuel Fusuapia e na yete ne nka so de kwa ama no ne kama no na ye beba ne ye ensem kakra jesi wa ha de enye den a obeka ne Liverpool asem nti mema no mre na mre kakra na waka kakra mema kakra na odi aka oh mimi twa jaaju osan
na Manchester United dey koyi
aden ne nkoyi
oh sa
okay na den season no aye den ya wie season
ayo ode amorim no obetra na so obeko
Liverpool team a akọ 30 years Premier League on waje ba 30 years waje Premier League ba na who bragging right Premier League na ebo no who bragging right
Premier League asempe na oba beka wa na Europe
majibi
ensa na me maji ahin
waje nsia na Premier League
na wo de ba be compare
Premier League no
Premier League no sa miensa no Sabi, ena odi ba be compare insia. Oh, say.
Last 30 years
Miensa no, when was the last time I did Miensa no? Miensa no, third one, when was the last time I did?
The Premier League.
Since
a bar Premier League, you can't flip flop.
I'm not flipping flopping.
You can't.
I am asking you. I am asking you. When was the last time you won your European third, your so-called third? You know,
in 2008.
Okay. Now me say it in that bay.
Say it bay. Oh, OJ no say 2020 or say 2021. I'm not too sure. 2019. 2019. 2019. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Under the
what's him saying?
Premier League year boys. A chance year 1993 no. Waje ba ko pe.
Menje ba ko.
Waje ahi.
Maji mienu
ben. Okay, well say season year mo ma na je. So in 32 years, Premier League waje 2, Manchester United aje 13.
Waje 13. When was the last time I would do 13 through?
Chemo, Charlie, he hold me down, and I'll forever be grateful. You know, say since you show me to soccer bet, I dey see grains. Talking of good cash out, fast payout, high odds, and total odds accumulation, bro. It dey go on for this side. Charlie, that be high for day. I be you know that, bro. Soccer bet they do the most. Them my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose.
SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games, and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
etoda wo kontimi do champagne pa nanso wo sike kura wo no na ye juice ene betumi ato so pese wo kura mre kura sika na udwumadi a wudie wonmo a wonim dwumadi no etimi dima wo ewo bra bode emfidie a esefata edi dwuma ne dia ene ha ho kura Izanza E-Productions ya best sort you out freying so open studio and production equipment rental emfidie ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no ye betimi dibia femo corporate and social videography se wudi udwuma bie a wo pese otwe egun homa so freying TV commercials se wo ton niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so freying documentaries freying photography any live streaming se wo twamfoni kama pa anaze wudi dwuma bie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu freying why nyom na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfoni a freying jingles, IVR, any voiceover production, freying, short and long film, freying. Your telephone humanie 0242 755 323 ana 0302 254 858. Anasa fiye kwine. Yewo Asylum Down. Ye ben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions. Capture the moment.
And the Cretrodos here can high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so when you say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponon. So to idea away ho. In few numuntem, se hunter chima, ne free Fabra, yensi mawa, yabesa sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina. Into bibina opatwa, banaiko, nekojodia, ebi one crime, Tama, Kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hoy, Kofodia, a Bona da Fomboko at the mount. See a high sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensaying in Amcanian, dear Air Feno, Naya Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey 0302 550000. And now Quabe and Tintanasu, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotum, and no.
Today be my lucky day. I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store where I do some small deposits. No, boom! Betika dash me 100% free bet. Free day beeper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. As in, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Everywhere you go, big go. For the friends and the family, big go. Big refreshing moment, big go. For the kids and the adults, big go. Boys and girls with a drink up, big go. Everywhere the party day, big go. We go mash up the place with it, big go. Greatest in every battle, big go. Big go. Big go. Big go. Big go. Refreshing moments.
Bigo drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there is no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Kojo, me Kojo. Adwanade. C'est me fini me fini na bia. Okay, na no ntumi ade wa fa no ka ho asam kira no. Ne ko krom.
Yenkoye krom, ye betena ne aye adwuma. Yenkoye krom, ye betena ne aye adwuma pa. Maminka o say GMA Japan Motors Corporate Run and Walk no. Afidie no basopa na afidie no the 15th year anniversary. 15th anniversary nti enije dapa unum say anniversary there dru say ya na de enija bapa enti hyene nso pa fama me say ye beji ani say da no na on this the 22nd of September 2025 was Silver Star Tower airport na ye dwumadie to celebrate Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Day nti hyene nso na ye wi a 25% of proceeds all proceeds no 25% of all proceeds ye the back of Ghana Blind Union enti un say enye say yenkoa yinya yenkoa na ye fa debi ye the back of mo no mo so dia make a difference enti hyene so pa FM ame ubetimi a register as individual eno 100 Ghana cedis na person register or corporate team dia for numbers 0208 565397 and as 0206 784956. Japan Motors GMA Corporate Run and Walk on 15 years of running with purpose into Shannon so sa na fa mame ewo ho. Sanso na e production se men kan kire say core values creativity, innovation and empowerment into Shannon so efamame sa enema miensa ma bosu nyina na na omo de transforming movement into a masterpiece of memories enti emfa ho ani adwuma na de opese o ye say private o say public o say NGO so ana say socially responsible project o we deliver a TV commercial so ena ye jingles papa video and photography ye ho adwuma documentaries, music videos, equipment, rentals, live streaming, weddings, parties. Ninyina ye dia na ye deliver with speed and creativity. Connect with us at eProductions GH all social media platforms. So, and I say you were the premises of Happy 98.9 FM. You were Asalam down. Freyen 0242 755-323 0242-755-323 and I say 0302-254858 and I say obe send you an email eproductions@gmaworld.com. eProductions, capture the moment. Disclaimer me pacho tieni ye pa Happy 98.9 FM wishes to inform the general public that it does not own, operate, or have any affiliations with any television station. Muntieni ye pa. Happy 98.9 FM. We don't operate, we don't own, operate, or have any affiliation with any television station. We caution individuals and organizations that have any dealings or transactions conducted with any television station claiming association with Happy 98.9 FM do so at their own risk. Tie nyina say yen ni TV station bia eni adwuma. Yen ni TV station bia enti say we individual so your organization
This is Happy FM.
Only radio station bi ba ko di dwuma thinking say Happy FM TV na ani ni di dwuma no wara Happy 98.9 FM. We bear no responsibility or liability for any such engagement. Only sankrofo we could di dwuma dia ene wa na ope na wakoje woka. Not every chairman is a chairman. Being a chairman is more than just a title. A chairman is the one who makes his woman happy in bed. A chairman is the one who gets appellations in the morning. Every chairman would attest that his happiness starts with a kiss. Jesse, any Kwame Juma Mutie nyina, happiness no, they be a kiss and omo de chassis. Enti mi nua bema, So a person who to say Jesse and answer Kwame Juma also started with a kiss. No, no, say, oh, call nearest a chemical store and answer nearest a pharmacy. Now, what could talk kiss condoms? Any case a strawberry gel no. Ninti o started with case condoms. Now, person who smooth, now could deeper. Now the gel no so aka ho. Na bibia aye kama. And then the mortar guinea say we move. The we move a year campaign no and a koso. Vim up your daily a year pursuit with a revitalizing taste of mortar Guinness. Now mortar Guinness we no. You're packing with B vitamins. Pa any dear gum. Enti o charge forward towards your goals dear. Now o de a sip of a year nourishing natural goodness. A year mortar Guinness. Year turn 12 CDs. Ena o de ko udi numu. Now they are Kwabojuma. Remember, say all the time, at always, remember, say Obe looking out for proudly made in Ghana symbol, no. Say a boboto no tiniso, and I say a can so a bobebia, utunua, a poppy for no, a ho and a bounty, debia, toa no ashe. Say proudly made in Ghana symbol, no, ebohana. Mortar Guinness, we move. Na auto mortar Guinness say bottle dio, say auto can mudio. Na u protect local businesses. Na u create and u save jobs. Na u support Ghanaian industry. Na u boost the economic growth. Na fe u showcase and I say u show national pride. Mortar Guinness made in Ghana by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. We move. Jesse Waha Kwame Atanase. Jesse, we the mama na ene Alexander Isaac no waba beji the number 9 Jesse no edi ahye o kan wa ha se enye denya apostle Newcastle on beji man pa omaji
sha man for our money anya adwen no almost especially Newcastle based journalist friend say look Edwards
so Obiya protecting interest. Obiya protecting interest. Me dey me can find way ni nyina ne ho say how competitive Liverpool ACC ano. I don't think said they had to spend more than 80 million pounds for Isaac.
Whatever it is, he has come home. That's the most important thing. He's incidentally, I mean, one of the things that has come out of the transfers, they say, in quote, rebels wish, except for McGay, and that's very. It's a very bad signal for anybody to put out there. So say, and especially for Crystal Palace and how this gentleman has served the club, behaved professionally. And this is not even in the Liverpool interest. Last season, Newcastle discovered ebe 2 up and also anchor. In fact, club now Oman anchor. So and also I think technically now got 2 years on the contract. So this year, once again behaved very good boy. I mean, his last game he scored a goal. Was on the verge of signing his contract. Just say, why any videos, goodbye, and all those things. And only for Crystal Palace to pull the plug. It was heavily disappointing.
Because coach in the catcher almost said, he will walk away.
But whatever it is, I mean, I think that, Steve Parish should have really stood his grounds. He should have.
A coach that has brought them success in recent years.
He should have. You see, the point is that, so are you going to allow the player to go for free?
Why not?
But Crystal Palace cannot afford that. Because of PSR, it cannot afford that. Crystal Palace is not Liverpool. It's not Arsenal. It's not those big clubs. He's not. So Oliver Glasner said, McGuire freer. Steve Parish
so there will be arrangement to extend his contract. Said
what? The guy is not ready to extend any contract. So I'm saying that unless maybe they are prepared to do a business in January, and in January you see Liverpool for 35 MRL. No, he said I got 6 months, and he can sign a pre-contract with the club. Now Liverpool will be 35. Maybe our money 50 and now 20. And so I am saying that as you and even
Liverpool should prepare to pick him for free.
No,
it will be in the interest of Liverpool to get him for free.
But you see, the other thing is that you also want a situation where at least he can come and pick up that partnership with Van Dijk, because that's one of the things that Liverpool looking into the future, things that
Konate will go for free.
It's possible.
He will go for free. Next summer he will go for free.
I'm saying that it is possible.
So used to take Maguire for free.
No, well that may not be the plan of Liverpool. I'm saying that the point is that Konate, his contract is still in discussion, even though it's not looking too good. But I'm saying that at the end of the day, for me, it will be better, because you want to feel for Crystal Palace. It's important. At the end of the day, it will be better.
But why are you crying more than the brief?
I'm not crying more than the brief. I'm just saying that.
The point is that the way it will benefit Liverpool. Why worry?
No, whatever it is, you want the player to come in and get used to the ways of the club. It's important.
He will play. He's huge experience in the Premier League.
It's very, very important that he comes and gets his way. I mean, Liverpool and Crystal Palace are not the same. So it will be very important that he comes somewhere in January. But if Liverpool also looks at this situation, that's why you're comfortable in that they can allow him to run down his contract, sign a pre-contract with him in January, run down his contract, and come for free.
Yes.
And that is an option for the club to also take. And that is where, for example, Oliver Glasner, also on someone kind of to defender. 35 now. 35 by January, pay defender, papa. But I mean, for me, the biggest and the fantastic one is Isaac. Finally, Waba. For now, we'll give him time. Surely we'll give him time. They will gradually try and then introduce him, infuse him into the team. May Tikra say at more, it is possible he will be seated on the bench. And that will be quite wonderful to see. And then probably give him some 10 minutes, 15 minutes be. Now, gradually he will get used to. Because Hugo Ekitike, for example, and he's not, doesn't think that he's still fit enough. Our man is 79, 80, that sort of thing. So it's possible, say, Isaac, gradual introduction surely will help. And then, young funny say by Christmas, there now. Why
integrity
fully integrated. Now, now goes now start.
Christmas there. Actually, can't December.
No. But that is me.
By mid-October, ending October,
that is
should
me,
be fine.
That is me being very cautious, because you don't give somebody who didn't have proper preseason, even though he was doing personal training in his annual. He didn't have proper preseason. And so look at the players who really didn't have proper preseasons with their clubs, and look at what's happening. Jokeres cry or 2 years money ban them no cry no.
Oh, be can't you who has them?
Me babe can say. Na so bad boys no mo ye no. Me babe can say. I say me na obisa no.
Can't you has them?
Aden na mamenka. Me see aden na mamenka. Na me bisa no aden na mamenka. Aden na mamenka.
You don't know why and yes okay.
Yes. Aden na mamenka.
No, when can't you, because the prayer yeah when you bra will shower praises for him. He did the same thing.
But that is why I'm saying I'm giving him up to December and you are saying October.
Intimate. You can say without making reference to say
because
the player now when you will shower all the praises. He did virtually worse.
What is worse?
On one course, son and near man free fear. na Newcastle the man in once or contract with the club. He did worse than Gyökeres now making reference.
What did Gyökeres do?
I saw on co-training. I saw on co-training.
There be sporting alcohol.
I saw on co-training.
Na Mrs. Sporting alcohol.
Isaac no alcohol.
Enye one call Newcastle for training center. One call go any personal training. One call. Gyökeres no ono akasa sporting alcohol. Asembe na okan. Sporting enye beach na no onenam. Asembe na okan. Look, the point is that the point is that
so you can't be principal. In the same breath, you can't be principal.
I can
in the same breath.
See, what is principle? Me see. Only akono. On an beach. While sporting training grounds crowd call. Who the neighbor bet to obia or call is Isaac one call Newcastle for training. Even to the extent of call hono. Sa they are more your family reunion and the other. Omo de account. Omo invite no. And you call training grounds or any personal training. As you been a then I'm yet is a brand no. And you Ukraine say Baba quickly. I mean I have to talk about Lionel Messi. I have to talk about him. It's been a fantastic time with the Argentine national team. And it's so unfortunate I'm doing this. I'm a die in the whole Brazil fan. So to be talking about an Argentine, you should know that Lionel Messi is very, very special to me. Look, I am one of those few Brazilian fans who wish to say Argentina won the 2022 World Cup because of Lionel Messi. Asena, a man for a chichino. Na babe a finibi a man for difano. Say Copa America or Copa Final to mean finally or manage GA. Say afede or winning we afede na and one G World Cup on to me and finally what G World Cup no. Now World Cup now what G no. Meaning say Madam for be I mean after the 2022 World Cup on me kon talk because I may man or one of those Maradona fans so and I'm catching they say because Messi had World Cup or change Maradona. But bottom line is that I believe sitting here, say once Messi, to me G World Cup, they kind of collection of trophies. No, I think he will stand out as the greatest Argentine player, and that is it stands out. It can be argued, but with the kinds of things that Lionel Messi did for us, and he gave us, and he did for the Argentine national team, I think that he deserves a huge plaudits. And for me, look. Fantastic player out there. And he deserves to be truly worshipped. Said the Ebinumaye Madonna statue, look, Lionel Messi. Omunye sa man. Na wa bre papa. Atema manfu edino. Say went to be anji 2014 World Cup. Atema manfu edino. So went to be anji. There was a particular year Chile did to us in our finals. I'm talking about the Copa America. Yeah. So he's really suffered, but thankfully, in all his suffering, and we really congratulate him for a very huge, national team career success.
And no, Jesse now. Say obey to say Maradona Argentina de obey din. It's answer there's a church of Maradona in Argentina. I doubt if that will be the case. It's as a
But really, I think that he deserves every produce.
When you're in place in their history.
But he deserves more.
When you're in place in their history, but whether they worship him like the way they did to Diogo Armando Maradona,
he deserves more.
Kwame, Mamenti Unkai.
How do you make so?
Bibi Aboko dear.
Nyamiadom, you so,
still, Legon City, Techima 11 Wonders.
Yeah, discussing the Maradona. Any line of Messi.
kakra wo ho na my point is that when you place in Argentine history, but as weather said, hu ni say the next Diogo there, I doubt.
Well, these arguments there, I'm sure say all over the world. See Emra ABI So depending on ABI where you sit and I say where you stand, or you may look at it in a different way. Mekai say Misano. Before Lionel Messi exploded onto the scene like this, Mekai say even at that young age, I used to say to myself and my brothers and my cousins, I want them to call football. Say I don't think, and this was at that time. Say a time was going to come, Mebo will be ding even within the same conversation as Diego Maradona, because Sam Reno was and the football are very mechanical. Let me be very honest with you. These days, I don't enjoy watching football.
Sure.
I don't. I only watch because maybe I have to watch. And sometimes because of Ejuma wins, one should be out to me. But I used to look. In 2000 credits, my coach, 1990, the World Cup final was played between Germany and Argentina. Now I'm boarding school, class 3. Into me, yeah, bo match near Shadem.
Me patch your boarding school, Ben.
Ashmota. Ye nya kwenya nhwe match no bi. Now interestingly, no na baby aname wo no. Near for lower boys. War class 1 ko see class 3 na ho na na wo. And a class 4 to class 6 for no so no more different, no more upper boys, no more different place. And then right by lower boys no. Na ye upper girls. Na lower girls were ye cheap, but right by lower boys na ye upper girls. Your hon man ye ti go. Ye nye bi ho. In my mind, I was hoping Argentina had won. Argentina lose because prior to that, na area near North Carolina, na Yenamfufobi, and that is how I got so much into all of this craze. That in those days, the GTV ni sani matches we be alko heavyweight. Intino, na near friend of Marvin. Nane papa, those days names so nya kwenya kwa brochi ni ade into your bar. That is how my love for football started with my cousins. Oba, not those days match na were cassettes so. No mo diaba into your co mufia, this foreign magazines and cassettes and all of that. No. I didn't know about that near Shibi, and it was new to us. That's when I saw Maradona, and he was even at that early age. I was like, this guy is something else. And you see the reason why, despite all that Messi has done. So could do Argentina CCI, you still have some who would be all over Diego Maradona and say, so share Argentina team they win in 1986 World Cup, man. With the greatest of respect to team they win the World Cup in 2022. So Argentina team no so now we Maradona free man. There was a guy called Jorge Burruchaga.
Yes.
And then there were two others, but there was one or was Spurs or England. Near friend Ossie Adiles.
Yes.
No was space, and then there was another guy who no was space. Mary Finney didn't see who you are moving now? 7 previous, and that team need to say Black Stars match now. And you hear
Jawasem. Can Argentina say more than can Black Stars?
That team no performance.
And then you be a
that performance. No, that's not So with Argentina, no winning World Cup on home soil in 78. No. There was nowhere, not any Argentine, going into the World Cup in 1986, or Mexico, no, would have felt or would have even thought of, say, team way. But would even get to the final, not to even think of winning the World Cup. Because even when they made all their way all the way to the final, Germany team no show 3-2 or final. That same German team, or virtually that same team, had lost out to Italy 1982, Paolo Rossi team. And almost all, Germany have a way of maintaining their players and playing for a very long period.
Long time.
Team winning World Cup in 82. It was virtually the same team that went to the final in 86. And with all their experience, and around that time, Germany was winning practically everything. Euros, no much. Germany had won the Euros, I think France won the Euros in 84, but the Germans had won it in 1980. And they had a very strong team. Into almost lose out in the final of the World Cup in 82, no almost could do final in 86. No. There would have been so many people who would have been betting on Germany winning the team or World Cup. And it wasn't just about they winning, but they had quality. Mikai Rudivola. Mikai Olaf Thorn, Mikai Thomas Berthold, Mikai Matthias, you can say Luther Matthias, and all of these guys. Klinsmann, there's almost 1990, no mobile. So no one gave them a chance. And if you look at the performance of Maradona match after match after match,
unplayable.
And how from nowhere he propelled this team to the final. In Tina, at the club level, Maradona barely won anything. No. Apart from a year UEFA Cup and Napoli.
Yeah.
At the club level, he barely won anything.
Yeah, and then Barcelona.
At the club level, he barely won anything.
Yeah.
But sa performance now, the Argentina fair in 86 no. That is why he's virtually like worshipped in Argentina. The NCA, they be normally Messi. Said Messi appeared to be playing all of his fine football with Football Club Barcelona. Level. And he was not able to replicate that with the national team. And it wasn't because ABA no nyadu, but they were getting to 2008 on your mind the Olympic gold.
Yeah.
2007 Omoko Copa America final. They lost. 2009 Omoko Copa America final. They lost. 2016 they lost. 2014 they lost.
2010 they went to World Cup finals.
No, 2010 Germany trial.
2014
they lost. And they felt say and cannot Maradona nanka or the Argentina could South final nanka BBC because share that same Argentina team called World Cup 1990. And you see, apart from 86, again, Argentina team qualified for the World Cup in 2010. Again, now you Maradona free no. But some way somehow he took that team to the final again. And see, they look at him and conclude, say, look, even with Sebioma no Monyedom, he was able to vis-a-vis players on which Messi who share in the Argentine national team. They had to struggle. And see, I still understand, especially for generations of the past who still revere Maradona to this day, and I'm one of them. I still revere Maradona to this day because those days, I was like, I was so
mesmerized.
Like I keep saying, and football now mechanical. We see like, and then you see ball playing goalkeeper. What is the meaning of that nonsense? Goalkeeper the encounter the those days defender. You can't defender now ball beat to say Klaus Argentala. Say defender and then you see ball playing defender and then a lot of nonsense. Those days, you have to be a number 6, proper number 6, original back for name like a Franz Beckenbauer. And I say number 8 or and I say Zidane number 10 numbi. And yeah, fair players we are number 10. So it means some bobo tables. Where are all these jokers coming from? Where are all these jokers coming from? No one has me mono. Where are all these jokers coming from? It's an enemy keke, and I'm here, and I say, I bet you so these people, they left.
You people are living in the past.
Massa. And the president Lukosi saying.
You people are living in the past.
For example,
those days
about 2-3 years ago.
Papa be any boom. Old age.
And those days, no, so now you're massa useless red card, yellow card, you will be known number from yellow card, money. So football was in another state. Young
those days now Copa America. South American football. Hey, I said,
till this day. So share match on common ball. No, matches no you see the passion with which they play till this day.
Yeah.
Till this day. They allow the game.
You are referees, no chroma bubble, my betting can think
football has moved on. So today I see NSA in another 100 years, maybe. I don't see which player will come from anywhere in the world, but maybe needing the same conversation with Messi or Maradona because the game has become so mechanical. Pass, run. Yeah. Position yourself somewhere and score.
Interpositional play.
And one of the that is my personal opinion. That is one of the worst stats in my opinion. Ama bonokra is that thing called assist. Into him.
Even now there's assist before assist.
First match. A year Liverpool first match of the season. I'm glad Liverpool fan is here. Once I got the gap when I share Liverpool second goal, I'm on the Bournemouth. Go and look at that video again and see the work Kodigapo put into scoring that goal. But I'll help paper as well. You see who go a kitty in the assisting. Baby, you know, passing, and you're Juma. Kodigapo ye or share ball. Then
the game is
yes,
evolving.
The game has evolved. I get that's what I'm saying for me personally. Yeah.
Carlos Valderrama.
Those days,
more than any other.
No,
and now you're Jumani, not the abroad. Like a Kudus Canino.
And no,
yes, a proper
assist. But can you know near vending come because those days no a proper number 10, a proper number 8.
What is number 10?
Me Akai Obibi in 2003. Zidane was voted FIFA Player of the Year.
Sure.
No more awards no Monday. No more awards no Monday. As a Sunday no be any set here on Rina Nafa. As a Sunday no be any set here on winning FIFA Football of the Year because at that time no was so no she goes no sir. Oh Mrea you show na Real Madrid played against Deportivo La Coruña. That time, Deportivo La Coruña, Roma, Caio, Champions League, semi. Juan Carlos Valerón, that generation. That evening, I did see another vote, that's done the winning. So much, no. And you who say you will play, you're passing no 50 goals in the season. You will play and so in a Falcon. No, you won't win history. We are not one Sasha. I did see another done the winning FIFA Football of the Year. That was. Those were the stories that
appreciating football.
Like
I don't know,
they leave memories
on
your mind. And 20 years ago, men can and share prophet bufu. 20 years ago, a player like Jordan Henderson, call mobile, call squash. Call squash because on Subon,
who's a handle on a passion.
Then I make on Subon. Because none of the point I'm trying to make is
Darren Fletcher.
Joe Oshimun community me mobile.
Enna Bakubi.
West Brown.
Okay. Okay, don't do self. Okay, don't do self. No more property.
Or Liverpool.
And
days the
don't do self. And I'm re-spearing.
David Engog.
It's not for any reason. It's not your bought Maradona.
Yeah.
A bought Geneso.
Yeah.
But if you had an opportunity to watch him, not just live, but even on tape.
Yeah.
Even after all these years. Now we'll share what he did on the pitch. A free dream, a free memory more. He made you love the sport. He made you enjoy the game. The generation of today, the Amma more enjoy a game, no, but maybe
for the assist, any
things that we saw, like Yakas will be a goalkeeper proper. Yakas will be a defender, and Van Dijk no defending no be there. And you will be a defender.
I don't know.
Near Franco Baresi, Paolo Maldini. Even in those days, you can't say proper number 6. Hello, Ancelotti, number 16. You can't be a number 2. Moro Tassotti, number 6. You know, you can't be a number 10. Unim Edinwe, Dejan Savicevic.
Yes.
No AC Milan team no winning Champions League in '94. You can't be a number 10. And you Florian Wirtz no number 10.
You're careful.
And you can't a striker or she goes. And yet, one video now, I say Garden X. A forest.
And no credit those here high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so unim say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponon. So to idea away ho. In few numun tem, se chima, ne free yania. Fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Se say so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina. Into bibina opatwa, banaiko, neko jodie. ebi wɔ Nkran, Tama, Kumasi, Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyani, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, ɛboɔ no da fam bɔkɔɔ ɛde ma wo. Sɛ yɛka high sense a, ne yɛkyerɛ deɛ ɛkyɛ no, deɛ ɛyɛ papa no, deɛ ɛnsɛ nyinam kanea no, deɛ ɛɛfɛ no, na ɛyɛ abɛɛfo no. Bibi na wopɛ nkyerɛmu a, frɛ yɛn 0302 550000 anaa kɔ abɛɛfo anansɛntentaa no so. Wobɛnya highsense.com.gh. Yɛwɔ Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube so. And also hwehwɛ High Sense Ghana. High Sense, deɛ ne boɔ so obi abotom ɛno no.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there is no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. What do you do? When you need some money, you go free hustle, you go bread. But you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hash. Make you play the game and win. Oh. Buy for your mama, buy for your papa, buy for your brother and your sister and your crew. From 1 city to 5K, you don't need much, not much to play. Just dial *712 hash. LuckyestLottery.com. Play the game, play the luckiest. Oh, luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there is no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Imagine a future where every bridge connects more than just roads, where every investment plants the seeds of prosperity. That future begins at the International Building Infrastructure and Investment Expo 2025. It's happening from the 12th of September to the 14th of September at the Accra International Conference Center, 9 a.m. each day, under the theme, Building Resilient Infrastructure for Sustainable Growth and Regional Integration. IBI Expo 2025 brings together industry leaders, engineers, policymakers, and investors to shape the future of infrastructure in West Africa. IBI Expo 2025 is organized by Image Consortium Group in partnership with Global Africino, with support from the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources and the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. Register now at www.ibixpo.com.
Happy 98.9 FM. Na Mamenka was say soccer bet say a mount great opportunity to win even when you are losing. I know a soccer chance for 10 plus matches. Make sure say us no a 1.30 or even higher. You lose one game, more you reward 3 times your stake. Terms and conditions apply. Jibu semen country say foul 18.9 liters a year dispenser bottle no. EBJ almost specially designed a year 20 liters bottle nibi with no extra cost. Shenenson say Jibu no, there were 9 other countries, 9 countries, African countries, and ye wo. A whole ena ye ma corporate bodies, any corporate businesses, dispenser machines, any dispenser bottles, ye refill it a year.
This is happy.
Dispenser bottles near the Adiamomo. Oba Ghana ha, your site a horror bebre, your Madina, Sotium, Dansoman, Asalam Down, Usu, Adentan, North Legon, Enafi Airport. Baby, I'm a bobo see a way in say, Opese, Oye distributor, na reseller of your product a horror in Ebia. Freyen, it was 0302 528 669 Jibu, a better life. Ejumekuo bi abankra ha omo professional drivers. Make sure say o driver's license no e C and D. Na say we interested there for our application letter na for a copy of your driver's license no e ka ho na fa bra Happy FM. Ye wa salam down na obenya ejuma aye. 2026 Happy FM Valentine Mass wedding no e baso. For 20 years ni ene ya kind of nyina abom. With just 1,000 Ghana cedis per couple no obenya a wedding of your dream. Tutumrika na bra eye Happy FM. Ahaya ye wa salam down na befa ofom no. Say open enquiries be any sponsorship opportunities are. Fre 0244 906235 and I say 0302 254858. Happy FM Valentine Mass wedding hour on another level. Don't do. Yemra na special attendance Kwame Jumo attendance sanso ena Jesse nso ewa ha. Kwame mama nsha se mfiri so yenhwe Blasters performance enra. How do you rate the Blasters performance enra against Chad?
Okay, so mami indices bia say bia me gina we so ana me gina we so ana me gina we so
ye nyina ye hwe de ye hwe de enu ye nyina hwe na mpese o ka ho asem so what's the man indicators bia na me say de ye nyina hwe na enura no
mami starting on this premise maybe just maybe maybe the players felt say they have qualified maybe so AFCON yenko.
Kwame, what is that?
So, we say one man blank check. Have you make us out war problem? Maybe the players felt say I'm starting from there. Maybe the players felt say maybe AFCON qualify and AFCON on CM Kubi. So whether we win or whether we draw or anything, it will still not change anything. Because this is my thing. In my lifetime, me who send your World Cup no, players be abroad. And when you're in a position like this, you are almost there. You want to go beyond the norm. Even if 77 previous, ABR or coach tactics, and I say whatever information our coach no a relay amount for you to go and deploy on the pitch no say you would still want to go out there and put in a certain kind of performance. A member will be shy. The person will conclude say, and I say don't watch him. And I say born humoding, son and then people would still give you some plaudits, say, why are they at the Yenti Kruma? And at the start of the season, Manchester United first match, even though they lost to Arsenal, what were people saying? Oh, there were a lot of positives adding. Because the same Manchester United team in the last couple of seasons, no, or more they to some match, no, despite the fact that they lost, no, they believe said the last put in an effort. And just like I said, they lost. But that was later. I'm talking of the first match. And so that was later. The point I'm the point I am just trying to make is say, if you put in the efforts, and even when the results do not come your way, there will still be people who would give you plaudits. Obi ohonoma ebia results na no here. Inti se ulusu nko ade ni obi twawo. But obi so ohonoma, I mean, we are all not blind. Inti se obo ohomodin no obi a ehun se wabo ohomodin a, even when it's not going well, we would see. So, and no, I made sure much. No, there were so many times I was asking myself because I thought saying there, and no, baby, I wasn't watching with the crowd. It was just me and one or two people who were not really everyday football people. Who were in a meeting, but I felt if we are only 3 matches, or and not the end 4. If we are only 4 matches from winning the World Cup, and knowing very well, say the results would matter, knowing very well that the results would matter. Why do they seem not to make her much? And that's what I was thinking. Why did they seem not to be so much into the game? Like the body language was so off. On the back of the last 2 performances, where we thought say, at the point that our team was going nowhere. But with the additions that have been made to the technical team, no, you some in Sakraibi. So we saw the performance against Chad and we saw the performance against Madagascar. So we were thinking, say, 77 predators, I know to add no aboma. I'm out for about the count. And they've pushed the performance or they've pushed the ABR, whatever will get the boys to get to the next level, no, or more diaba into no sa performance in the call. So why is it that all of a sudden the performance appeared to have plummeted again? Now that was the first one. Then two, the tactics. So if you are just an everyday fan, you're probably just looking at ABR board and where we now call baby. But unfortunately, space you are looking beyond the ball hitting the net. There are so many other things that you're looking. So you're looking at who has been deployed on the pitch, and then you're looking at the Omoye. And see, when you look at the players that were deployed on the pitch, I always say these days, no, it's a team, no, and yes, players be more baby, I am for my But even when a team is so ordinary on paper, because maybe more teams like a CB idea, you would see the hand of the manager in the way the team plays. Can anybody confidently tell me, say, you saw the hand of the manager in the way the team played the game yesterday? Then you look at the subs. We have complained time and again with respect to Adon in the subs. And it looks like comedian Kaminimno. So coach A make his substitution. Sabi minye coach. But at least there are some basic things. ABA also some could finish the Kwame Aba because Kwame beats me about ye BB a ye na ye nim so beats me about ye. And also be man clear instructions be our or baba ye. And that's all you be because ABA wabre and ABA unhuso. And then the timing of these substitutions are very important. It looks like the in the matches you can predict when he's going to be making the changes and who he's going to be taking away. So it's like I say Oyibikeke, I say Oyibikeke. Then how the players are deployed on the pitch. Shagola you concede. And you to add on the partner or Bobby. But on our best show and give them clear rules and instructions on what exactly to do. A player receives the ball from just outside the center circle. You are watching. And out the bench, so together with your assistants or whoever, you are watching. The player is making an incursion into your half. Or deba, no deba, no deba, no deba. Even at that point, what is the communication? If the communication is not even going to come from the coach, and then instructions will pass you on to the player, say, in instances like this, you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. And you're asking yourself, is it that for whatever reason, at this point, without the honor, but certain things cannot be passed on from a technical a year now? Or is it that the players themselves do not realize, say, oh, ABA, baby, are you drew? Maybe because we are almost there, we can make things relatively easier for ourselves. Because and on the back of point now, you're considering, I say, other teams know some breathing space. Mali, I 16, 13, 12, 12. Exactly. Into the next 3 matches, no, and you win here, and Kasabin be Mukakra. But the next 3 matches, no, see, I is a cup finals. So, Quenya obits me a chat abuanitia. You don't put yourself in a position where you make things difficult for yourself. Into Siciano, now we are in a position, say, Ubinka say, San Ebebano, but Mali be putting up a certain kind of performance here, then we start panicking. You had the opportunity to, get things done.
But even if we lose against
even
Mali,
if we
still,
lose, so we are very much in
lead
it. We are very much in it. But then, if Madagascar gets a result, then the last 2 matches now, how would that? You don't want to put your snatch it. So you don't put yourself in a position now obey your mass. You put yourself in a and they be favoring. Ghana every time you be a mass will be favoring. So you don't even put yourself in a position now obey your mass now qualify. When you're just get the job done. Just get the job done. I started by saying, say, me who players are sabi before a World Cup, no be a anymore. And I said no munyo be. But getting to the World Cup, akwenya unya, it's mind-boggling. 2014. Before you bought World Cup, no, I'm sure say we knew Colombia and I say we knew be out here a year Aboriginal football. Now we need double be a friend of James Rodriguez because me na me who know Monaco. But how many people knew him? But it was on the back of the performances with Colombia. Our Mukudu quarter final, ni goal or share. He
Through
made
Real
a
Madrid.
crazy move to Real Madrid. And but we saw the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Prince Watson. He was destined for Genoa. But on the back of your performances at the World Cup, Genoa metamorphosed to AC Milan.
AC Milan.
So we see this. Opportunities are in Yamao in your career. That is why I found the body language of the players very worrying. So they said in prayers, a coach numpo na enya adia, mwan kasanswe. Then the other side to that conversation. Yeti Kroma, send him say bemu match no Astro Tepso. Adani him. Okay. Send him say bemu Astro Tepso. Was there any point in our training program? And that is where it brings the issue of the management of the team. They play a lot of role. Is there any particular reason why nobody thought we should be training on an AstroTurf before we went to N'Djamena, but we're training on grass at Accra Sports Stadium? Is there any particular reason why nobody thought about that? Because I think we had only one training session. AstroTurf
That's on Wednesday.
In the last 1 year, matches it was like this. We trained on grass, got to an AstroTurf, and we saw what happened. Okay, in Sudan.
Yeah.
The Kobo were Libya.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we saw what happened yesterday as well. You can't let these things slip. You can't let it slip. The good thing is that we have 3 more opportunities. Into me, I'm not overly worried.
Yeah.
I'm not overly worried. The good thing is that we have 3 other opportunities. And out of these 3 opportunities, you will be fear. And then only one away. You will be if the players may have forgotten, the AFCON qualifier, a World Cup, is an opportunity for they themselves to take their careers to the next level. Before you need Switzerland, they bought a friendly match now, and San Diego Qatar. Now Nim Salis. Now Nim. How many Ghanaians knew Salis? It was on the back of that friendly and Switzerland boy and San Diego Qatar. He put in a good performance and quickly he walked into the national team. Although he's been close to rubbish since then. After that match, or more match, I don't know what has happened.
He was more than rubbish.
It's been like that for some
Pure
time.
Rubbish.
It's been like that for some time. I don't know why people have not seen it. It's been like that for some time. After it's not working for him. And it's not just about him. It's about almost every other player. It's like I only get to see glimpses of energy, passion, motivation from Jordan. Language kakra. The others, do you appreciate the environment
and
you
this
find
is
yourself?
Jordan some years ago near cancer and some way
and now in the twilight of his career meaning Captain Ban also can just like his brother Intino, or he puts in the effort and all of that. But for the youngies, you have a very fine opportunity to positively affect your career. Say Bibia Emma more modern or partner, so at least this alone should resonate. This alone should connect with you. Say, Sa Quenya we in fear 9 neba, Emma every day in fear 9 beyond neba, into Minya Quenya year. I will put myself into it, put in the performance. Na Minya Quenya call America Nibiana, Canada, Nibiana, Mexico, Abia. That will be a life transforming opportunity. Someone should be drumming this into their heads because you see, and
management we answer no so much more winning bonus.
I don't want to, with the greatest of respect, I don't want to get into that nonsense. You cannot tell me, with the greatest of respect, how the actor on the pitch, this management person off the pitch, gets twice the wages of the actor on the pitch. You cannot tell me that. That is why I don't even want to hear any. I don't want to hear any nonsense about anybody telling me, say, press and Mr. Kofi Adams, no. And then affect my Yakobo match. No, Yanya press and I, Kive, ni Egypt, ni Mozambique, boy, Ecosi saying. So nobody should tell me that nonsense. Yanya press abiano, Ecosi saying. So you don't tell me, say, what's a chroma? Nonsense is not an insult. Nonsense is not an insult.
Yeah, radio.
But nonsense is not an insult. Okay, it is actually. I respect that. Nobody can convince me. What's a kruma? They be out here. Won't discuss the wages of Manchester United players. Who or who crada? Won't discuss it. o hear me make gouch de bia what's ya on discuss o team now can I mean to team now
Manchester
what's ya o discuss your wages. Have you ever heard said the players are worried about
that? And your Barada no the almost salaries are better.
It is there. Me pay omo wages is here. Me who here discuss it. Alexander Isak, come on me. Does it affect the performance of the player on the pitch? So into the maker say, I don't even want to hear.
There be the players,
and a player of this level, catch me say because a minister. Really. No matter abruche na ochi bi omo je no obi nka so me I completely disagree. So you see,
for the military, it will be a similar for a military.
So you see, in the context, he has not insulted anybody. There's a context. He is say Asre Nibia and Hon Moko Abia the head of
the superiors, adding his salaries betuja.
Those kind of things. Are they Roma Yinim Dada?
Said then
Yinim Dada. Yinim Yenia here on Omoditiomo. You see, if we want to go into all of those things, we would end up, the amount of money the military is taking. Energy for the Mali match into Obi raises our issues here. It will get people angry. No, how do you convince me? You don't, Mamin Kasa, how do you convince me that you have a deal?
Are you not worried with the timing of the minister's presser?
What is wrong with the timing? Tell me. How do you tell me? You have an agreement. You have an agreement with Goyle. And
yeah.
In fact, when the lads were training, was it Monday or Tuesday? Photos are on the two or more websites. Now God also. What kind of agreement do they have with Goyle? That if they need fuel, they should find its way into a Black Stars budget that they can't get from Goyle.
No, so you see, Kwame, I was privileged to have been at the signing of the Goyle partnership. The Goyle partnership and AGF is for clubs, not national teams.
Okay.
It was emphatic. I was there. Then Honorable Ose Prempe was the managing director of Goyle. And
thank you for the education. Thank you for the education. Thank you for the education. So let's even see that is not the case. How does that affect the performance?
You can question that, yes.
That's my point. How does that affect them? Say these players are now watching Omonti Abruchi for 52 weeks. Here, discuss it or do 200,000 pounds a week, 400,000 pounds a week.
Minister no so one can
no kind of heading.
No one can so one can be
previously qualifiers 2000 one can 6 matches no more for qualifiers your budget
because same minister
your budget betu
one can match there we need 2 matches
Debbie and you know na make
and na okan ye yakobo draw until you can because match there one can
let me understand this.
And no na ket eden in satu ni kum say my brother Kofi Adams is here. And no one can.
Nyabotre.
Timu no every 2 games on
or the 2 jano. And no nema. Salis ain't me any defend ball na play and they banana. And no nema players no body language is near Basana.
Because you've
and I know nema
players to the Mad Dogs.
You a trainer scouts na mwako fana bana mwa enforcing. And no na ebano the tactics say very bad.
Trainer scout.
Talent development coach talent development coach
a man decide on how to approach the game tell me so let's not even go there. Until make us say we want to channel our energies into Monday match because some of these things it will rather irritate people. That's my personal opinion. You can disagree with me, it's fine. But some of these things would rather irritate
Kwame,
people.
so the way forward, Monday,
That's what I'm saying.
big game,
Monday. I would rather
because
want to channel my energy.
Yep.
That is why I ended.
Because we can't afford to miss this World Cup.
They need a reminder. Yanko
Chan. Yanko World Cup.
Not twice now we hear TV, so it will be.
AFCON we yanka special ebeko Morocco.
Kenya crowd went to Bianco. Morocco where Dutch. Now Americans who are seven could rule on my obit me I chemist kakre. But almost you. We Okono man farmer. Okono man farmer.
Me can your money.
Ghana for my whole. Me can't chat. You see, maybe the Meshasi and Mekan say ABA. At some point, ABA and say AFCON qualifiers no be. If ABA you win Ukraine goes because incidentally these teams, Chad, Madagascar, Comoros, in the last I say Mabosa, whether it's World Cup qualifiers, we get them. It's when you play the same teams in the CAN qualifiers, in the World Cup qualifiers, it's ABA in their minds. And even so, almost na bench. No say Savoy. On an what's bench no so for Chad and Ra. Okay, you catch it. You chinchim in Saji.
No, see a bebre pa.
As a no boy.
Central African Republic.
As a no boy.
What's Central African?
Chad.
Or see a dear Modia Kumasi qualifies, move bebre and pa ye breya and to me unqualified. Yes, it's on and no, not to be.
It's ABA players. And we are never AFCON qualifiers. It's
that much with the one Casapa Pound say Obaya and Chebiana.
It's just a gentle reminder. So this is the World Cup. It is not just about Eric Chell, there's all. It's a Seinfeld number. It's a normal win.
3-0.
You know, we are just reminding them. We are just reminding them that this is the World Cup qualifier. And it's not just about the emotions of Ghanaians. It's about even they themselves. Carriers. There are a lot of young players in this team. Who knows how it may affect their careers positively. Until they say, Bibia crampo ni hono mebe motivate you. Bibia ni hono mebe motivate you. You can look at that.
Because team here boy and Ray. Omo World Cup. Salis.
Kudus, Jordan.
Salisu.
Jordan.
On top of my head. Gideon Mensah.
Gideon Mensah 2020.
On top of my head, these are the people I can remember. On top of my head. Yeah. And I'm sure they will tell you the good things that happen to their careers on the back of a year World Cup no more. See me remind you. Say you be away in AFCON qualifier, we a World Cup qualifier. Or mukoni kuyi more. Just imagine your qualifier just appear over 100,000. Who could draw nas or yard so that's a team kesi biba. Your wages could be whatever.
Mama kwame time because many just in a special day and pay yakebia. That is me point in this kwame. My point in this and me and Jesse Bekachero. Jabede is my first time I me defend the sports minister.
I'm not here to defend anyone.
No, the American say
when you get a job done.
The American say the principle see this kind of budget in it 12 there. I agree, but I think said the timing was not
okay. That's why for me to me, I don't see how that affected anything.
To unless black steel, for example.
I'm asking you that for a reason.
Close to about 200,000 pounds.
We got to know that Newcastle are going to be Liverpool will pay 125 million, and we also got to know he'll be one of the highest paid players.
Absolutely.
It's not Hakai. It's the first match of Liverpool because he was bought on 130 million pounds, and I said because he between I mean, where from this?
No, but I don't
get it.
And I make it till me see 2024. Almost Nations Cup. Almost budget. Almost the 2 years. Will.
And the saying. It's Yana Mozambique.
Mozambique and to me and show me see. You protect your with Black Stars budget in one state secret.
National security
document. It's so bien. And I did your muswa, so I'm now we are 2 years, so Muslim blaming minister. Messi under this and another. Black Stars budget be near the 2 years.
Be anywhere the 2 years.
Be anywhere the 2 years.
Mami, unim say nra. Ye commentary ni wi no. Emra ma ye kwan ama special amfa course. Ene nen so ye mfa course nti ma ye mfa course. My emfa course. Ye fro say na ofre free mfa.
Hello, good morning. Your friend Kobe for testing.
Yeah. Kobe, make I say Monday.
Yeah, make I say, and you should not be complacent. It's like I saw it coming.
Yes.
It's like I saw it coming. We are not missing other stations. Oh, Chad, Yekoshomo is the walk in the park. We are going to get cricket score line, blah, blah, blah. And America said, we shouldn't be complacent. That's the way we are Kasano. For the past few years, who say, teams are amongst the Danya, so we should be fully prepared going forward. Said Yeti. Name, hello.
Yeti Okobi.
Name, no. I heard some a few comments here. Because of the Black Stars budget that minister and they throw out, it's completely outlandish. Very preposterous to say the least. Now, make us a minister and the way I was here starting, we shouldn't relent. Uncle Susan, it's very good to be transparent with Ghanaians and be accountable to Ghanaians. Now, I said a few years ago, Stephen Appiah, Eka said we should create competition in the Black Stars. We should create competition in the and that's almost really so pompous. Gideon Mensah, football be noble. Antoine Semenyo. The kind of football or ball. My father. Last one, Pacho. We should create competition. We have other players, equally other players out there who are also good, if not even better. To bring
no, your Kobe, your frost and half referee. Oh, Ajana, I'm for.
Yes, oh, Kenya was here to be a move and Chesa and Chia. We have been up with a budget will be 2 auto, will be 210. Ghana for about personally, Yaya can say, Yanya Botre, Namibia, Bay of Point, because hey, Emma, because you may have to pass one. There will be the worry and the bonus will be the thing and the bonus in the rest of the water. And you will, and your budget to say, thank you.
And no, Ajana, thank you. Ajana also, thank you. Your frost and half referee.
Yeah, Obiba.
Yes, sir.
Okay, not a supporter.
Who are being kissing one committee? You
ningo, Yamislam of Aronia Mocasia. I'm going now, Ebepa and Ra, myself are very disappointed yesterday, but all the same, no, we have Monday to make amends. Yesterday, senior Mokano, senior Jessica, no, Prince, everyone was also Jessica. And you don't agree.
I don't agree with him. I don't agree.
But last time the players are the biggest beneficiary. I will repeat it.
I disagree.
I agree with just 125%. Oh, just the greatest beneficiary. You qualify for work here. And yes, wrong. No money. No, they should die hard for Ghana.
Kweko binki si medawase ya frost and half referee.
Obiba.
Ama kweko binki si ontimi nkasa mpo. Ade na shi obi a kasa miti ominia.
Obiba, good morning.
Yes sir, see morning.
Wisdom pro the konkata manso.
Ko.
Yo, midase ne juma pawe. Bra. Once match no ya lusu, match no the first day almost pitch no so yeah. Training no and I am so much. Say coach ni ba out be can say pitch ni nya no. I don't know ma ya lose too much. Now coach na o di uma kwa baby a. Wo na wo di unai atase so no wo na wo ka tira ma uma ni mu say baby am ko me nye. Na be na mo di akukudu adi wati. Iti yesre coach ni die. Yesre o bua ye. Na say be manage no crap na wo dey manage no na fa ball qualify so by when cap no dey my fa me nko.
Medase your frost and off referee fa.
Your friend Razak at the whole Ghana don't want to experience man because they feel apart.
For experience in the casa na one na me feel say supporters na one man e dey omo ko e na o kan ho bia na.
Oh one man there oyemi papa ba me nya kwanya anti me anwen ni wo say adwuma semuti na na ma yema ye
na omo timi kodu ye
omo ntimi ndu oh in fact chad mlante na bre
and ye mom pie and Yankopon from Bedrosson, you easy. Almost round best. Also, Omano, and yet the Biana Sebio, 1 man supporter on the Papa will be penance and say, get the Biana. Yes, say, I'm buying for supporters and 2 coin year. That is a yet Ghana, a young supporting national team. It will be bad to see one now was selecting for or Munkosa and Conquest supporting national team now. Said you injury to me come on, Quemono. Yeah.
Omumrani ankohwe Monday die no na enura match no hu ni sen kan ni
na me pa cho me ba I prayers no omunye titu Samenyo no oye look at last no mo ne boy ana na mpese bi bisa
Samenyo na na boy jawasem
we ye sure that you we ye sure pa
onu ha na boy
Samenyo pa na ti mi ball protocol no ball over the bar no onye look alike
onu a
hey wo ba
onu a no share Liverpool too no onu a
tell me the na me who say we look alike you
onu a jawasem
hey chale ewiasi so ehu pa o Ghana national team pa ni blasta Tan. Hey, Kale, media, the Yabaka say, Yamia Duma Sunday and Monday, or Mobedu Ghana. No more, because of what we say. You Mukoya no Chadi Hono. Yes, to say, you do open a Kumuha. You Mukoya Chado no. Ghana, Yamia Duma, Monday, or when you're saying, or set you more power.
So me does it. Me does it. Your friend saying, oh, referee Eva. Oh, hello, your friend saying. Oh, ana we free so fache me me mani gina so che
enka kumasi da ho a na nke dwom ko spiritual home na ko makwa ko wie malifo no enka de eni abi o ye wo de we bo
ye share bo Jesse ye frost na free Eva
Sasabi
o free
Sasabi
koi ko kasa ne miti o
na me ba cho brasa for me that me who say that is what we should go and defend to go body there to no political body to go to position body to position we team mu e be na say for na go na show say born go to mama there mbo body say no body there born there we say ko team we team penalty ka na e to player it is mbo we ko body open the team mu so any do try go anya the obi na 5 o na the born one ka we defend na the born o ba say the obi we wahi e na o dey boa e ma say na ha jigatra
Medasi so do the by a frost and after free fa.
Mpacho FM justice, free
Santo Koi justice.
Yeah. Open need them meaning brasa here. Say born na ebo. Body akọ US and Canada. And Mexico. Masa, the way Ghana for ye ni si abre no. Brasa players no obi wo futu obi a ontu omofo before too late because Tabo we are qualifier no say qualifier. The Ghana at Lenchema Ghana. I said in Nipa 100. I the Aquaconian question, Sabi, Yame Fanchena, Omo. I need to find your mom, woman. The woman board landed at Yakoma. Ah, shipping boys. Now to me, Shamo was set little more 1 point. A year, Papa Medas.
And no, justice, and no so, Edenity, a buy, and no see Massa. And you bra bano. Yeah, per Canada ne Mexico any US ako unti players no munyai rough no. Yeah, frost saying na free infant.
Sanano bi oni makati hill.
Pacho mo anu ko yiti o.
Yeah, can say Monkache Sanidara, you should go and sleep. You should go and sleep. We are sick and tired of him. You should sit there, focus and do his scarf job. You cannot come.
Ada no pay yene na kasa wa ha. See en kan.
Yene kasa but at a point you know you quoted some of his things all true. We are all discussing it. Yes. Some of us will listen to him. Yeah, now you listen no an interview was sister station. See, he should go and sleep. My brother, Sanidara should go and sleep. He should go and do his calf job.
Onya juma o calf nti afi onya Ghana ni biem. Obetimi a kire na dwen e wo Ghana asem ho.
Oya Ghana ni a onkasa as a Ghanaian. Mo onkasa to say oya citizen of GSA. You understand my point?
Ghanaian okasa say.
He should speak like a onkasa to say Ghana ni mo onkasa to say a citizen of GSA. GSA is not a state. Okay? Who betimi abeka and say budget are you ready ntina. Now from Cup of Nation qualification you publicize budget bi ana. Obiba.
Yes, sir.
Cup of Nation, you publish. I see budget be an academy.
Me patch or there be.
How many matches may we need?
Yeah, we need match back okra.
Uncle da crown and green. Uncle da see, work up no, work up now, Yakobono. This is exactly what we want. Kofi Adam has waited long enough. Yabon match is a came cry on Friday in between when President Mahama gave the directive. One can only demo or can Parliament House when he was reading the budget. So the state issue, these guys should follow it. We're dealing up to now. Afians or the kind I'm a bola kadizika area. 8 years ago, no mukwaba. No matter reply.
Tuesday, yabo match ni wie Monday, Tuesday, omo the omo response ebeba. And maybe abaguma sumu say response no omo de beba no eye high powerful eye response pa. And omo de beba response no beba no. Ebinsi wo krom ha da. Efe bia ni wa in the history of Ghana. Was responding to a band bit said ye a cat and any F for no at the bebano. Me pacho say, oh, yeah, SHS liver. Now, person ye Juma to say a yes, security personnel. Security personnel organization be one can have all recruit to a security personnel. Submit to application letter no fabra the front desk of Happy 98.9 FM was salam down. Obenya Juma and pacho a limited spaces and aka intino for application no ebra CC Nima fue mumra so happy on wheels ena yede ebremo no yede banima na yede banima dia na eye Madina station ewo Nima ena yede bro 2 to 6 p.m. Thursday 25th September 2025 na ye badia na yede H&H Gary Mix ebe yo na me de me pekra ye soyade no me papa yede ba ho na Nima fo ma be kanhwe pa no mahu sede H&H eye gareme sede tie esan se Ghana for agia tum papa sanso ene ye de Dr. Zin eye natural deodorant mo fankrofo ho a na mo adane omochi na mo hwemo no pacho nunu senti de enye kra nunu senti debi kra me pese obeye Philomena Potenge anase ne de obeye Teresa Potenge debi me pesa kra ntino enu nti ne ye de eye Dr. Zin eye natural deodorant ni bi ebeba happy on wheels na se ewo Madina station ewo Nima 25th September 2025 Thursday enti brashia ye ho na uhia ye ho a ye ba be engage in a meaningful conversations a edi change ebeba Nima ene ne mpatemu ho ye be engage the leadership of the municipal assembly ena afi traders drivers ewo ho na yehu de ekoso ewo Nima ho enti hyene nso na fa mame ewo ho enti ye badia na ye be ma microphone na nso waka wasam de wo oboso de opeso ohu ewo Nima ene ne mpatemu ho happy on wheels be there be here your voice your power enti hyene nso sa fa mame medin ene Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown ene me na metenemu ewo happy Jumedie so happy sports ena brene abrinyina yede ebrew nyame ya doma ochina 9 to 12 weekend sports ebeba Emmanuel Fusuapia ene happy sports team ni nyina ebeka bom ne yede sa Jumedie no abrew enti hyene so mame na happy sports team ni nyina ase show yikwaku ansa all bright ene put it together as a producer ena menso betena so edi Jumedie ebrew yes sorry na yes sorry die me pacho